Just go with it. Just let him have it.
I got it started. It made sense. Alright, but I got it started. So where we left off, you guys had came back, and you didn't tell all the details of the person you found in the forest, but you did share the information about the lizard folk, and you sold all your stuff, like the wood stuff and whatnot. And then you guys did your shopping. So right now, you guys were ending on another night. Did you guys want to do the before you slept, or do you want to jump to the morning?
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna jump to the
Lucia
morning.
got drunk, and everyone except Avery is tipsy, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all just basically ready to.
Alright, we can just jump to the morning. But
Yeah.
Taslin, I need a con save for a fresh
Oh,
morning.
that's right.
Still,
That's
damn.
right.
I guess it hasn't been a day yet, right?
While you're waking up, right? So.
Doesn't he have the ointment though?
Which, by the way, y'all
Or
should
does he
be
still
in,
have to do?
y'all
Yeah,
should
but
put
it takes like
yourself in
3
the bed.
days.
I'm gonna put.
It still takes like 3 days to heal.
Yeah, he's got to keep applying the ointment. Yeah, so you can do it with advantage because you got the ointment.
Ooh, okay.
Question: am I gonna wake up with a headache or no?
Do a con save.
You're,
You don't even wake up.
What did you think the answer was going to be?
That's 18 there, boss.
Alright, it doesn't get worse, but you you still got 2 days of ointment applying to do, so.
That's an 11 for me.
Put you all
Totally waking up with a headache.
put you all in a bed.
You have a mild headache.
11? Yeah, I mean, I don't think your character gets drunk very often, so I would say that's enough for you to have a bit of a headache, maybe a little bit of dizziness, but overall you'd be able to walk and stuff
Yeah.
yourself.
You know, I was just seeing for
You're
the
just not,
RP purposes
just
if
not
I need to be like,
100%. You're just not 100%. You're just a little rough.
A-okay.
But yeah, you guys can take it away. It's the morning. You wake up with a headache. I don't think anyone else got like super drunk. It'd be alright.
No,
The rest of us passed our shit.
Yeah, I guess Taslin's,
I decided to chug it straight, like on an
Yeah,
empty stomach.
That's
So,
true. Yep. So Taslin, I guess you're gonna wake up, start applying some ointment. So, what's everyone else doing? Whoever wants to kick it off. Good morning.
is going to go, like, try and. Well, would you say they would go good in a tea, like by themselves, or would I have to, or like, would they be something you'd want to cook with something because they're like bitter or whatever?
Like the tea, the calming tea, or
No, I'm talking about those herbs I got from, who was it? For Lucia's headache that I was sure she was going to have, which she does have. But, you know.
you can just brew that into a tea. It might be a little bitter, but medicine's not meant to taste good.
I'll snoop around a little bit and see if Avina has any like honey or something. So I'm going to get up and go do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Avina, would you have things like honey? Because I would imagine as a dwarf, you
Yeah.
have like cheese, bread, beer, the basics, but you'd go out to town for whatever else you need.
God, she's
I mean, I feel like
brewing.
honey is the kind of thing that keeps forever, and so I would just have like a jar in the
Alright.
cupboard.
Also, she's brewing, so like that can be part of brewing back in the day.
Yeah.
If you make mead,
Well,
yeah,
if
mead has honey
Yeah.
in it.
mead makes honey.
Isn't that what we drank last night? I think we drank mead. So
Can be.
Yeah, mead is made with honey.
Yeah.
This shelving unit.
It was alcohol.
The shelving unit would have like the couple shelves would be like the pottery, the bowls, the cups, but you know then the couple other layers would be like the anything you would usually use for a pantry. So honey, spices, things of that sort.
Yeah. And I get up and I'm like also going to the kitchen because I'm gonna make some tea for morning. Just like wake up and have a hot beverage.
I'll get Heskin up and basically just take care of him, and then I guess move to the kitchen and start seeing what there is to eat, and if not, if we don't have anything, then maybe
Bread, cheese, and spices. I guess some honey.
offer to go out and hunt
Or
if anybody wants meat or anything.
you could also
You can
just
if you'd like.
go.
I wouldn't mind cleaning it up. I wouldn't mind like skinning and skinning whatever you catch or and cooking it.
You could also just go to the market and maybe get some eggs. We can cook those up. The neighbor has some eggs. She keeps chickens. We could do that.
I'm down.
Since
I
we're
gotta go to the
not in
market
the
and do a
forest.
couple things anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever y'all want to do.
Lucia, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
She's looking for a hangover remedy. Um. So wait. So I encounter Avery in the kitchen, right? And so I'm
Well,
gonna say we're having this
Lucia,
whole conversation, just like
Lucia, you're in the
in.
bathroom right now. That's where you are.
Yeah,
That's a bathroom.
that is
She's
a
like
bathroom.
That's
leaned
Guys,
over
we're
the
Probably
gonna
the most
toilet.
appropriate place.
I'm going to splash cold water
That's smart.
on
Okay.
my face or water.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna see Avery in the kitchen and everybody, and I'm gonna be like, hey, if y'all start the tea, I'll go see if I can get some eggs from the neighbor lady. And so then I leave to go get eggs.
Okay. Who's
Alright.
anyone going with them or no?
Yeah, I'll go with her.
I'm gonna stay by my kettle.
Okay.
Okay.
Avina and Ro head on over. Let me just throw you in Saltmarsh. Why not? And neighbor lady right there on the corner.
Yeah. So I
Alright.
go over and I can see that, the smoke's in the chimney and I can maybe smell some bacon or something cooking and I knock on the front door.
Okay. Thanks for setting the scene. I
Uh,
appreciate that. Uh,
well,
but yeah, you knock on the door, and you would be familiar with her, but for Bo's sake, or Ro's sake, you see a rather older woman that's standing there with the door. She's got like a nice little apron on, and she's obviously been cooking for a little bit. Her hair up in a little bonnet, and she's just, oh, hello, dear. It's been a while since I've seen you, Avina. What brings you by?
Well, I'm a little bit short on groceries. I was wondering if you don't have some eggs we could have.
Oh, I'm sure I got a few extra eggs. How many are you looking for?
Maybe look at him. He's dragonborn. I think that we'll need a dozen or so, maybe two.
Oh,
How many extra do you have?
Oh, a whole market is what you're looking for. Okay, well, that's quite a bit, but I can see what I could spare. Come on in. I'll take a look in the kitchen. Inside of inside the house, you would just the smell would get stronger. You could hear the water boiling in the pot in the kitchen as she opens the door to it. What's up, Taz? You want to say something?
oh no, go no, I'm good.
Okay. Um. Yeah, and then as she's in the kitchen rummaging around, you guys hear things moving around in like what's presumably the pantry, and she just calls out, "Did you hear about the boat that went missing recently?"
We did hear about that. As a matter of fact, what did you hear about it?
Oh, it's that Nobles, the Sir Revelier, I believe is what his name is. His he lost his boat not too long ago. It was supposed to be traveled over here by some, well, I guess some hired help. That's who he always gets, that rich lord of us. But it's a shame to hear. He was supposed to have some sort of exotic thing to add to the shoreline of Saltmarsh.
Hmm.
As she finishes up her statement, she'll be coming out. She'll have this little like crate. It's like maybe like it's like a little rectangle kind of, and it you see 6 eggs. She goes, "Well, it's not quite a dozen, but I do hope this will do. It's what I could spare for now without having to go to the market myself this morning."
We appreciate it. And I can bring you back some eggs from the market when we go,
You're
if you'd like.
always good for it. I do appreciate that, dear. Oh, well, let me know if you hear anything more about that sir's boat. Always good to know what's going on around Saltmarsh, especially when it affects the lords of the land.
I will let you know.
Okay.
So then I'm leaving and I'm
She'll
going
kind of like
back
usher
home.
y'all out right behind you.
Yeah.
Well, you all have a wonderful day, and uh, let me know if you need anything.
We
Oh,
sure will, thank you.
she'll shut the door and let y'all on your way.
All right.
All right. Well,
Well, sorry.
no, it's okay. I was gonna say just a little info drop for you there, and
Yeah, I don't know. Did we technically find out about that
Oh, I thought
beforehand?
she was talking about the ship that was lost like before we started. Was there a ship that was stolen? Wasn't that what she was talking about?
Was there? Like, I don't remember. That's like it was a legit question.
so
I
you
thought it was like that ship that we may have seen on our way back
Oh,
from the marsh, right? Or no?
oh, could be.
I too just
I don't know.
randomly agree with statements people say.
Hmm.
What?
Because she said she totally knew about the
Yeah.
boat.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I just let her go. Like I'm not gonna make her look like stupid. Like,
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm gonna say by the time that Avina and Tasling get back, that I've finished with the tea, and I'm heading towards finding Lucia.
oh, I'm not coming back yet. So
Oh,
I have
well,
shit
by
to
the
do at
time
the market real quick.
No,
Alright,
I
so
stayed in the house.
Rose gonna head off to the market. Oh, whoops, I grabbed Taz's token.
Well, kind of just
This guy.
that's what I
talk
was looking
to
for.
Avina and be
So
like, "Hey, do you want to come with me? I have to go buy a couple things, and may appreciate your input."
Yeah, I don't think I got any arrows yesterday, so I think I need to do that.
You did.
But I'm gonna just whip up
You
some
got
eggs real quick and make a little sandwich.
should have had at least 2 fucking Johns full.
Did I buy arrows and I
Yeah,
forgot to write it
yeah,
down?
you
I
got
know
Yes, you
you
did buy arrows.
you bought at least 2
Yeah.
things full, maybe 4. I wasn't sure, but at least 2 that up.
Okay.
That
Sorry.
adds up.
you
I,
got 40 arrows.
from what I can remember, you did buy arrows from me.
I may not be here, but I'm also not having an accident right now, so.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
practiced it in a week.
Yeah.
Fine. You know.
But
go ahead.
yeah, I gotta go pick up some armor and possibly a shield.
Okay.
By the way, Ro, do you know what feat you picked? Because you still never gave me a feat.
Did I? Do I get a feat?
You at level
I'm not.
4, you said you wanted to take a feat, but you never gave me one.
No, we're not doing a feat anymore. We're doing fighter.
Oh, that's right. No, I got this
Are
marked
we
wrong.
currently level 4 right now? Did we level up
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
finally?
yeah,
Okay.
you're already marked, Taslin.
I know, but
yeah.
I was just saying because I know we like picked it before we leveled up, so that way we could just move forward. But I wasn't sure if we actually
No, yeah,
leveled up.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Leveling is
took fighter because my hit points are now 29.
In all
It was 20.
technicality, you guys leveled up on this long rest that you just took.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have to give you a fighting style.
That's right. That's what it was, though. I was like, I must
Drunken
have missed
monkey.
something. No, you chose close quarter shooter.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind.
Wait. So did you multi-class? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so that way I don't die all the time. Probably still will, but it
I
gives me
mean,
a
yeah.
better,
Yeah, I don't have
a better
What's
chance
wrong
to
with dying
not.
all the time?
So it's a 3.
You make it
But
sound
yeah.
like it's a bad thing.
So, Ro, are you going to the shops by yourself, or are you going?
No,
Uh,
I just
yeah.
made this little egg sandwich for myself, and so now I'm gonna go with him.
Oh, okay. So, Ro, you just hung out for a second,
What's
or
up?
you hung out for a second while they made their sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Everyone else is staying at the house. Is anyone coming with? I mean, I imagine they told you.
I
No,
imagine
I'm staying at the house.
Thor would help me out. Come with me.
Thor's resting
Thor
right
Yeah,
would
you
be with me.
dingus.
Nowhere else.
now. He's hanging out on the couch.
Yeah, I asked Davina if she wanted to come with me, and
Yeah,
right, you're
and
coming, right?
yeah, I'm coming. I just have
Oh,
to make this sandwich. I mean, I went and got the eggs from the neighbor, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna
if
eat them.
everyone else is staying, then we'll just jump. Okay. Well, while they walk up to the market, these two gone. What are you guys doing in the house?
I was going to walk over with this cup of like head remedy tea for Lucia.
I was gonna knock on the bathroom door and see how she's doing, but apparently she's doing pretty good since she's moving on her own.
I am moving on my own. Thank you very much. I don't know if I was robotic or not.
No, keep it.
I just saw my connection just drop down to red, and I was like, "Oh, great!"
Mine was doing that to me yesterday. It was very frustrating.
That's what it's been doing to me today. It's been lovely. Does anybody have an apple or something?
An apple?
Yeah, it's some.
I don't have one on me, but I can go check the kitchen for you.
Tell me to eat. I mean, I can check. It's just my head hurts. Fine.
No, just sit down. Sit down. I'll go
I'm
look for you.
fine. I can look for myself.
I'm trying to be a nice dragon. Go sit the fuck down.
Well, two pairs of eyes are better than one. Fine. Gosh. What's up with him?
It's just his trying to be kind. Here, I made you
Yeah.
some tea with herbs that I forget who had them. I forget.
We're talking about Taz, right?
No, Taz. That's just Taz. That's Taz's way of trying to be courteous.
There's no need to be courteous.
Do I find any apples in the kitchen?
No.
What is this?
If I can just add some flavor to that, like maybe you do, but they're like really dried up and shrivelly, and you just pretend not to find them and kind of put them back where you found them.
They're moldy as fuck.
Is there anything edible?
Like all shriveled, like kill us.
Yeah, there's bread and
Is there-
cheese, and I went and got those eggs. So that's what's in the kitchen.
Oh
And
boy.
tea. It's-
Well, she already got the tea.
Well, that's just hot water. That's cold water.
Just give her some toast.
Okay, I'm gonna cut some bread and make her some toast.
Fair enough.
I'm going to hand Lucia the tea that I made with those head herbs. I cannot life.
What is this?
It's a tea that I made from some herbs that I. Who gave me those herbs? I cannot remember.
You did
Bro.
you find them?
I did.
No.
Oh, my bad. I did.
Someone found them, and
Yeah,
then,
I found them when I was hunting.
yeah,
or
and
something
Yeah,
like
Rogue
that. Yeah, and then
Rogue found.
and then you like put them in the bag or something, and then you guys like left it in the house or something. I don't know.
No, I gave them to Avery last session.
Okay, so you just gave it to them,
Yeah.
even easier. So yeah, so you got them from them. Yeah, they were found in the
It's
wild.
Do I have to roll on how I cook the bread for the toast for her?
You do now.
I wasn't gonna make you, but it might be fun now. So.
Oh, okay. What is that gonna be?
Oh no.
Let's do survival. Right, that's a cooking skill thing.
Okay, that's a good one. Oh shit. Well, okay. I have a 7.
A 7. Is that your total?
Yeah, 4 plus 3.
All right. So like you burn the edges like really bad, but somehow the center is okay. If you peel around it, maybe.
It's okay if you break the crust off.
And the first layer or two.
He comes out with an uncrustable
Carbonation.
side piece of toast.
Hey, dude, do not knock Uncrustables. They are fucking
No,
great.
he said Oh, they are, but he just said uncrustable size.
Yeah, it's just a little round
Oh,
piece of
size.
toast.
I didn't find any apples for you, but here I made you some toast.
Thank you, Tess.
My pleasure.
I'm gonna.
If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
I will do. Just give you a look of sure. I take the toast. I'm just like looking at it, wondering how am I going to quotation mark eat.
Look at the toast. Look at Avery. Look at the toast. Look at Avery.
Look at Avery really quickly. Distract him. Tosses over the shoulder and just like goes, like how you do the kid. So good. Shoves it in my bag.
I gave you the good part. I cut all the burnt stuff off.
Delicious.
Anyways, like I've been trying to do for like the past 10 minutes. I have to see the tea.
She's gonna like hold the cup and like just be like, what exactly? Okay. And where's your tea?
That tea has some herbs in it that'll help with your headache.
Oh. Much obliged.
It was the herbs themselves are probably a little bitter, so I mixed some honey in it with as well. Although the honey was a bit old and crystallized, so you might get some chunks of that in there. But since it's honey, it should dissolve. I don't know. Just give it a minute.
So, wait, did you just give me the honey crystals, like the sugar?
No, the honey had been there for a while, so it crystallized, and I
It
tried.
separates,
And
love.
I didn't have a spoon, I didn't really have a spoon or anything to crush up the crystals. So it's just gonna take a minute for the crystals to melt.
Love, you just heat it up and it goes
It
back
is
together.
It is heated up.
No, in the tea.
What part did you put in there? Did you just put the crystals in there?
You're the only one
Did
who
you
would get
put
free tea
syrup?
made for him and complain.
My toast is looking pretty good now, isn't it?
Not complaining. Just the crystal, all that the crystal is just the sugar. It's separated from the other part of the honey. I mean, it's completely fine.
Yeah, I was just saying that I didn't want if the tea is not hot enough, it didn't all melt immediately. I was just warning you in case you came across like a little glob of honey and it startled you or something. I don't know.
Would you like to actually taste the tea or
Wanna
try it first?
Be like, thank you. I'm sure I'll be fine either way. I very appreciate it though. I'm gonna go where there's not so much sunlight.
Are you just gonna pour it into a plant?
with the toast.
Canonically said out loud.
Just going where there's not a lot of sun.
I'm down in the basement
Are you drinking?
getting Oh, I'm about to.
Okay. So around this time, the others would have gotten to the markets. Are you going to one of the stores or just the open market?
I would want to go to, I guess, the blacksmith first to look for like a shield.
Okay. You know the
And I'm
blacks.
just along for the ride, so I'll, wherever he's going, I'm going.
So if you recall
Except
when
I do have to
Taz,
get some eggs.
so if you recall when Tazlin went there, they mentioned that they don't usually sell things right out of the shop, and they usually make them for the stores or for
That's
by
what it is.
request, if you remember.
I wasn't there that session.
Oh, yeah, they specify they don't really make things on the spot, but if you put in a request, you can get it in a couple days. But typically, they make stuff for the stores and market to sell.
And is there like an armory? Well, not like, I guess not an armory, but
There would
like
be
for.
there's an armor shop in there, and then of
Yeah.
course you can get some stuff at the market if you'd like. It's totally up to
Okay.
you.
Like to go to the armor shop.
All right, that's gonna be on the bridge right here. Dragonborn and a yeah, you'll be fine. When you walk in, um, you see a heavy set male dwarf. He's about 4'2", and he's actively polishing a big old breastplate while leaning over the counter. You can see that the shelves and counters and stuff in this store are almost a full foot lower than you would usually expect them to be, as if they were built in accommodation for a dwarf running the shop. And as you guys walk in, he'll just look over the counter at y'all and, "Oh, welcome! Welcome to the armor shop. What can I get for you?"
How's it going, sir? I was looking for medium armor. Something along the lines of. Fuck. God damn it. I can't. I had it, and it's gone. What do you got? You got fucking.
We got we
fucking
got armor
flag?
of all type, sir.
I know, I'm looking for the fucking shit.
Stop saying funny shit while I'm trying to drink.
Possibly some.
It looks like you're not wearing anything at the point, so you looking to
Not,
get your
not at
first
all.
sets, or getting your first sets, or you going for something better? What we doing here?
I'm looking for slightly upgraded, within a good price range, possibly like a +1 armor, or medium. So
Well, we got the armor of all types here, the Augur's armor, so you want, we can go with a simple chain shirts, or you looking for something to give a little extra?
just a little extra padded, Chain shirt, maybe. Oh, God, now I gotta look. God damn it.
We got shields, we got
Sorry, I had to look
breastplates,
at
we
my
got
deck.
scale mails, we got chain shirts.
Yeah, I'm looking for. You know what? Breastplate would probably be perfect.
Breastplates. I'm always happy to sell that one. But, if you're gonna pair it with a shield, and money might be a bit of an object, if you don't mind, the noise, scale mail does pretty well.
I wouldn't mind scale mail either. Might get in the way of a couple things, but I mean, scale. Yeah, I could do scale mail. Scale mail, I could definitely
Alright.
do that.
And, just so I know, what's the affordable price range we're looking for?
Ba-dum. I have. I'm looking for. Not trying to spend over 500.
Oh, 500 gold, right?
Of course, of course.
Oh, Augur's got the set for you. Alright, let me go get it. He'll kind of like put the the breastplate down that he was polishing on his wooden counter, and he'll go around the back just for like the briefest of moments, and he comes back with this scale mail. Pick a pick the color you'd like acid, lightning, fire, poison, or cold.
Black, baby.
Black for acid. Okay.
Well, no. Oh, wait. So, is it acid resistant?
No, this is not
Oh.
resistance.
Oh, well, I didn't know why. Then why'd you ask if it
It's
was
like
like
wearing your
acid?
favorite sports team.
Yeah, well, then acid. I'm an acid dragonborn.
I got
I got a black cloak on, so why not go with
here. I'm just
keep it all black, baby?
gonna suggest that to you. There, now you know why.
Oh, what, right? You want ragtag?
Yeah, you know, if you don't want ragtag, we have other options.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. What is it? What magical? So, add an extra 1+1 damage per rolled for that type of damage.
Let's see what
I
else we got
mean,
here.
that works with my fucking.
Uh, we got that. We got
Yeah.
some adamantine. We got some. I don't think you would need that.
I don't know if I want adamantine. Can I have? I don't know if I need that. Yeah, I'll go with the ragtag acid.
All right. Yeah, he'll pull out the scale mail. The scale mail itself will have this like shiny dark blue hue to it, but it like and when then the light hits it instead
Um,
of it
I will choose red though.
red.
Yeah.
Okay, then the scale wouldn't look good. We're gonna do the scale will be black is what we'll do, and then the under part of the scale mail will be red for the ragtag armor. And he'll bring that up to you and he'll say, "All right, well, I got this here ragtag scale mail. Be perfect for you. And then we'll throw in a shield, and these two together, we can go 450."
What type of shield is this?
It's pretty standard. And he
Just this
kind of points up.
standard shield.
He just kind of points up to to like this wall of shields he's got set up behind him at like a little buckler, little
Hmm.
one of them round shields.
400, and we got a deal right there.
Roll persuasion.
Damn, I haven't practice rolled yet. Uh-oh. That's fucking
Net
20,
20.
23. Not a nat 20, it's a 19.
I'll look at the stuff for a moment and go, all right, 400. I can do that. Only because you're a new customer.
You know what? Since you give me this deal, I'll start recommending it to everybody, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Well,
That's some great quality customer service right there.
you just tell them that you went to Augur's Armors.
Not a problem.
I will
Hey,
spell that for you.
so Dean, can I ask you a question out of game? So I got that ragtag chain that would take my AC up to 15, but then
What?
when we leveled, my AC went up to 16.
14 plus.
You are. I'm sorry. Who's talking right now? Is it
Avina.
Avina?
I mean,
All right, Avina. I see your AC is 15 because you have the chain shirt, and a chain shirt gives you 13 plus dex, which is, well, it has to be max of 2, so 13 plus 2, giving you 15, and nothing else gives you that, so what brought it up to 16?
I do not know.
A chain shirt gets a most of +2 from the dex modifier, and you'd be at 16 if you get your full +3, but you're still at +2.
+2 from.
Your dex, so it's 13
So I
plus 2.
have my dex as +3. That's probably what it is.
Yes,
So
but it's chain shirt is it's a medium armor, and medium armor gets a maximum benefit of 2 points from dex modifiers.
okay, I understand.
Okay.
So my AC is still 15.
Yes, you would need
Okay.
to upgrade to like. Can you even wear it? No. So you can. So you got a chain shirt. You can get scale mail or breastplates to up it. You can even get a half plate if you got enough for that, and that'll up it as well. But essentially, you'd have to get one of those two in order to upgrade your armor. So,
Okay.
all right. So, Ro, you just got
Ragtag armor.
a shield and red rag tag scale mail black because it's black scale mail.
Yeah.
With the red rag tag, so your fire damage gets a little bit of a boost. Now your issue will be holding that shield while you cast spells.
With a baby on your back.
Shouldn't be a problem. Right? Like,
Why not?
why is it going to me?
Because the somatic approach. Remember, you need Warcaster to have your hands full.
Yeah, but oh well. I was looking at my actual
Yeah, if you
ones I
get
have.
once you get Warcaster, you can have your hands full and still do stuff. But
Yeah,
somatic,
but I only have like 3 that are somatic.
yeah, I mean, as long as you're not doing somatics, it's not a problem.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
somatic, you need both your hands, unless well, I mean, that's the reason that sorcerers typically don't get armor is because they can't have anything in their hand.
No, but I can Warcaster
Unless
next
it's your
because it'll be
focus.
technically 4, and I'll get the feet.
Well, you could probably get away with holding the shield and still do it because you turned your focus into your tattoos and not something.
Yeah, that's
And not
kind of
some,
what I was getting
and
at.
not something
Like
you're holding. So you could probably get away with it because you're not actually
that's
holding nothing.
that's what I
So
thought we were originally thought of, but we were
yeah,
going to talk about.
for a second I forgot you did the tattoo thing. Yeah, so as
Yeah,
long as you're not holding your dagger or crossbow, then yeah, you still one hand your somatics while holding the
yeah, and I
shield.
can
So.
still shoot my crossbow. Right? It's a one-handed crossbow. It's a light
Uh,
crossbow.
a light crossbow, I believe, is still two-handed. I think
Is it
you
two-handed?
need a
Okay.
hand crossbow
Ah, yeah, that's what it
to
is.
do
Okay,
it
all right, so
one-handed. But
that's
I
fine.
will just double check while we're right here on it, anyways. Two-handed. Yep, light crossbow's two-handed. Um, but okay, so we got the scale mail, which is 14 plus 2 from your dex, so that's 16, and then plus 2 from your shield. Your AC is now an 18.
7.
What a
Oh,
whopping
it's
jump.
8.
14 plus 2
Nice.
plus 2.
Right, dog.
It was at 12, and now it's at 18. Look at you
Yeah,
go.
that's a fucking jump and a half. I didn't. I had 17 because I forgot the shield was 2, not 1.
Yeah, that's 3E nonsense. But
Yeah.
Avina, do you want to do anything? Any shops?
I just need to stop and get some eggs to replace the ones we got from the neighbor.
Okay. I mean, you can just head down to the market, and I'll say that you could buy a whole dozen of eggs for probably like 6 copper.
Can we
Okay.
buy chickens?
Okay.
Livestock is at this market, which y'all have not even stopped yet. But
Hey, Dean.
animals cost more and need to be cared for. Yeah.
Question. What in the world is ground current?
Ground current.
Oh,
I keep trying to look it up,
oh,
and
Yeah,
girl.
I
you're not
can't
gonna.
find
Oh
it
no.
I'll
anywhere.
help you
Oh.
out. You gotta go to resources in my Discord.
Okay, it's
And
right
then
here.
you gotta go to
That's
the
a
tome
yeah.
brew and then go to the top.
Good to know. That's all I
It's
needed to know.
it's dope, but Dean found a way around it.
It's my own
That's
spell.
fine.
You found a way around it. I wrote
Question:
it.
Is it lightning?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lightning
Okay,
version. It's
thank
a
you.
lightning version of Thunderwave, is what it is.
Thank you. That's all I need to know.
Just remember,
I've had it.
Dean
I've
found
had
a way
influence
around
on
it.
you.
I didn't find a way around it. I looked up the science of how lightning works. Now let's move on.
He like stopped putting the shit for
He
me,
he
dude.
Bill Nye that thing.
He did. He
I'm-
literally made me a fucking weapon and like build it around ground current, and then I try to use it, and he's like,
well, you
"Eat a
used
dick, bitch."
you used it wrong, so
I used it in the greatest sense possibly to use it.
you definitely tried to.
But yeah, well, okay.
Hey
So
Dean, you
yeah,
got
I
two.
fucking tried.
You have two tracks playing at once:
Do I have two tracks playing at once?
I can't even.
Rivertown and Elven Glade.
I know. I thought it sounded a little weird.
Oh, it sounded very weird.
I was like, this music's odd. but
I've
I'm
just
doing stuff.
decided to, whatever music plays, he has a reason for it. So, sometimes music is very weird. So,
I'm so used to what he plays.
Yeah,
It just didn't sound right.
I had the Elven on for we're doing something, and I must have forgot to turn it off when I hit the river. But yeah, so you can head over to the market and grab that. Like I said, just minus 6 copper, and you'll be able to have your dozen of eggs. Anything else for Augur's Armors, or any weapon shops or anything? You guys good? We going shopping?
I think I'm good.
Okay. If we're good, then what has those in the house been doing?
Waiting and
Just waiting.
Well,
Does
Uh,
anyone want to do anything with anyone?
just sipping on the tea, like holding my head, trying to get rid of a headache.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, it's definitely been.
I got my
She's been working.
mug of beer or meat or whatever, and I'm coming up the stairs.
Okay.
And Lucia, sorry about last night. I didn't mean to intrude, but I respect your privacy and just want to say I'm sorry.
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for, Taz. You're perfectly fine.
Okay, all right. Well,
Oh,
hope
were
you
you
feel
worried?
me. No, not at all. No, I knew you're okay. But I just wanted to apologize. That's
Were you
all.
worried that our friendship would be hurt? Oh, you're all right, Taz. I kind of like smack him on the shoulder a bit, like, all good.
Kind of like the buddy punch.
One could say.
the official friend zone smack.
Nah, not that.
I know that one.
That's a
I know that one.
different one.
It's like a
I
pat
know
on
that
the
one
back.
Okay, pal.
very well. I know how to administer that one with great efficiency. Oh, it's okay, bud.
All right, so we're not bringing up traumas. Let's finish this. All right, well, I was just
Dean had an entire session versus of my childhood trauma. See you later.
welcome to Dr. Phil. Well, I just wanted to apologize, and I hope you feel better. That's all. And then if you're up to it, there's still more mead down in the basement.
I think I'll pass on that for a couple of days.
Ro,
All right.
But thanks.
Ro, did you go back to the house while Avina went to the market, or did you stay with her the whole time?
Oh no, I would have stayed with her the whole time.
All right. While you two were over at the market getting eggs, the lady that usually sits behind the desk, the secretary lady at the town hall, she comes out, and when she sees you guys, she runs over, and she says, "Oh, hey, I just wanted to let you know that the mayor would like for your whole party to come at some point today. He has some information on. He doesn't tell me much, but he has something to discuss with you all."
We'd be more than happy to swing on by. Hopefully, we can get over there around lunchtime.
Excellent. I'll let him know that you're coming. Thank you. And she'll scurry back. As she's leaving, you might even hear her say, "Well, that was luckily fast."
Oh, we're not doing anything. Probably be better for us to get out of the house. Last night didn't go so well.
I think Dean needs us to get out of the house and stop being introverts.
You can do
Or
whatever you want.
shut-ins.
If y'all want to sit here and roleplay, you can sit in your house and roleplay. By all means.
This is our campaign. Dean's just,
I want to smash.
Stalemates the campaign.
Dean's just
Starts playing
narrating.
house.
I'll go buy the chickens. We could just keep we'll make a farm. You know,
We'll live happily ever after.
I'll
end.
I'll hop into
End the campaign.
yeah. I'll hop in to make tattoos with the dude to help out for rent. Like we'll be alright.
Wow. You know, Lucia started off like trying to do homebody a bit, and now everybody's doing it.
I don't know that like, I seriously need to find my wife.
Tasla,
Are you sure about that?
Tasla, while you're
You could always just get a
you cut off.
new one.
Yeah, you cut out.
Get a new one.
You can always just
Get a new one. Yeah, sure.
Tasla, do a perception check.
Single
while you're
guys
in
with
the car.
babies. Okay. Single guys with babies, man. Women magnets, perception. That is a 21.
Damn, Daddy.
You notice that there's a tree a little ways away from the house, a little up the hill, but on it you can see apples hanging from it. It's an apple tree.
I'm going to go over to the apple tree and pick a few apples.
Excellent. They are red and
Delicious.
shiny and everything.
Got my apples and heading back inside with my half-drunk beer.
Half is
Avery will, Avery, being a cow, will, hold on, are you staying in the kitchen or are you walking out into the living room?
I'm putting all but one apple on the counter over here. And now I'm walking in the living room.
Okay, so Avery, being a cow, will immediately notice that Taz has apples and will stare intently at him.
Lucia, you'll see that he has an apple. After you
How's
ask
that
for
medicine tea working? First of all,
one.
how's my head?
It's been slowly working, slowly going away.
Okay.
I was just outside doing some self-reflecting and found a tree with apples and thought I'd bring you one.
My thanks, Taz.
Okay,
No problem.
what
Take
I
the
have
apple that's not withering.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
So, are we just gonna
So
stay in the house all day, or where'd the others go?
I believe they went to market. They had to get some supplies, I believe. They hopefully should be back soon.
Can we just be back now?
Yeah, you guys can make your way back in. That's fine.
I got pulled back out after I was like, I'm just gonna go inside. Dean was like,
I noticed.
excuse you, sir, but no, you're fucking not.
I can't find the GIF
I
I
know-
wanted.
I noticed Avery. I noticed Avery staring at me when I was walking by with the apples, and I'm just gonna bend over and be like, "There's more in the kitchen if you want."
She's going to immediately pick up and make a beeline for him.
I like
She's
the
been
lean
eating
in part.
moldy cheese and bread for a week.
No, kind of backstory reason, but Apples, since she lived in the mountains, were kind of a rare treat. So she really likes them.
Yeah.
You're welcome. There's more where that came from.
Yeah. She dropping lore on purpose?
Lord
It's just
So, hey, everybody. Excuse me. Sorry. That was asking how many, I swear. So we got news from the mayor. He wants to see us. He's got some news.
Avery
All
will.
of us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's at the party.
Ugh,
So look,
have to deal with him this early in the
Lucia,
morning.
you can just chill here if you want. Like, I don't think he's like,
No,
oh
no.
hey, let me see that elf that was just
I
like
don't-
berating me the one time.
But he's a moron. It's not my fault.
I mean, we're not arguing with you, but like he's like our main supply of income right now. So like,
Avery will kind of peek in.
don't fuck with the hand that feeds you, kind of shit. You know?
Didn't we get more money from that stupid gnome than we did him?
No, we didn't. He gave us a bag of fucking platinum.
So we can rob him.
I mean, maybe we save that for like after we get a couple of jobs done, you know?
I mean, by all means, I think you'd make him a better mayor than him. So,
I don't know how I feel about that, but like, I'm just gonna take that as a compliment. But sure, I mean, but either way, like,
it is.
money is money. I'm down to take money. I'm down to, you know.
Oh, I should
But
probably-
ultimately, you know, maybe we can squeeze him for some shit first. You know, a couple easy jobs here and there, and then, if he's still a fucking prick, then maybe he just goes missing one day, and then we can start rumors about him, and, you know, like, oh, this, turn him into a bad guy, and then, I don't know, we do other stuff. But we'll see.
Maybe he has some good news about the lizard people. Maybe they went over there and was able to strike a peace treaty with them.
Yeah, hey, maybe that's a possibility.
Or it could be another job where we make more money and we can buy more good things.
Yeah, it might be about
great
that missing
speech from you.
boat
I'm
that the neighbor mentioned. Did I tell you guys about that?
No.
Wait, what's that?
The neighbor mentioned a missing boat, and I just pretended to know what she was talking about. But yeah, it could be about that.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like fun.
I mean,
That could be a great adventure.
Uh-huh.
it could be, or there could be a fucking disaster, kind of like how lately things have been going. But also, like, you never know.
Haven't been a disaster.
Yeah, but
We're
have you
still
died?
all alive. Have you died?
But any of the
Multiple
adventures
times,
kill
actually.
you?
Yeah, a lot.
Did you stay dead?
Yeah.
It was.
You
it
were
was
sitting
fun.
there
It was
walking and
dope.
talking with us.
I mean, I was dead for a long time one time, and like I just watched as you guys didn't heal
Join
me.
the club. Join the club.
I wasn't even close to you the last time you died. Otherwise, I would have
Same.
picked you up.
All right. I say we go
Anyways.
see the mayor.
I drove in the water to get us a chest and got dragged around by a crab for 3 hours.
Hey, I wanted to do that,
Before I
but
was
somebody wouldn't let me.
It's 'cause we didn't know if you could swim or not, bro.
I'm a pirate. Of course I could swim.
You couldn't before.
Well, I can now.
That kind of just magically happened.
Like all your powers aren't magical.
All right. Let's just go. You guys are making my head hurt worse.
Well, that's not our fault. Somebody drank a little too much last night.
All right. All right. I say we head to the mayor's. What time did you say we'd get there?
Well, it's a good question because I told him around lunchtime.
really set a time. I think we just said we'd get there as soon as possible.
I definitely told her around lunchtime.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming that it's about lunchtime now, so maybe we should head over
He's
there
just
and it'll
gonna
be
start
lunch.
walking out.
I haven't even had breakfast yet.
It'll
But like I'm gonna eat. Yeah, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. Sure.
let's all get something to eat. Let's all get our bearings, and we can all head together. He did want to say he wanted to see us all, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean, technically, he didn't say anything. It was his.
Oh,
assistant.
you didn't? Oh, I didn't know. I thought you talked to him.
No. Technically, it was his assistant. His assistant said all of us. So I assume that means all of us. But you never know. I could be dumb. I don't know.
It happens. Well, we all are dumb in some way.
Heard
I
the
mean,
that conversation.
Lucy
Yeah.
is just already heading out of the house and just eating the
I
apple
just said
and
some
sipping
way.
the tea in the other hand.
I'm gonna make up Heskin's lunch and shit and all that good junk.
Okay.
We'll go down to get another beer.
Cool.
If you're finished that one, then you are 4 point. Wait. Beer is.
Oh.
Let me verify how many points you're at.
Maybe I won't get another one.
Yeah, you are at 4 points right now.
What, minus health?
No, 4 points is your drunk level.
Oh, shit.
And,
Out of 100, right?
no.
Uh,
Your tolerance limit is 4, so you would start to be feeling, you'd feel like it's getting close to hitting.
I'm good. I think one was good for me.
For the morning.
For the morning. Keep that edge off. Wake up a little bit.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
we're good.
noon. Like, we went to the market early in the morning. Like, how's it fucking noon already, man?
Is it really noon already?
I don't know. You guys were saying it's noon. See you later. Well, I guess
No,
it's lunchtime.
no. I said it's got to be close to lunchtime. Hoping the great voice in the sky would tell us what time it is.
Well, Lucia's already gone, so
You
see you
guys
later.
woke up in the morning, they did a little shopping. It's probably about 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, it's like
See, he told you around lunchtime.
close to lunch.
And by the
Lucia's
time
gone.
we walk to the mayor's office, it'll probably be lunchtime.
Is that where we're going? You guys going to the mayor?
I am currently feeding my child.
Okay.
I ain't doing shit. No one's told me anything. I have been in the kitchen eating apples like a kid in a candy shop.
Are you eating all of them?
I hope she does.
Is there none
It
left?
just comes out
She
with them
deserves
shoved
it.
in her mouth.
Pieces of apples hanging it off her hair.
Who's going dinner is feeding
Just
itself.
a spray of
Fur.
juice.
You're right, fur.
Just a spray of
Just
juice.
down her
Juice.
cheek. Her maul is just completely soaked in apple juice.
Apple juice.
Nom, nom.
Eyes,
Juice like
eyes
apples.
glistening with glee.
Honestly,
just as happy.
the tail's
I told you
wagging.
it's like apples.
Got one stuck to a horn.
Save it for later.
I say after 10 minutes, the Keskin's good to go, so I'll be good
Alright.
to head out.
Since I left
So-
early, would I like make it? I'm just gonna go and wait for them.
I put-
once
well,
Oh yeah, split up the
well,
party is always a good idea.
While I was making Heskin's lunch, I would have told Avery while peeping over and her completely devouring apples
You just hear
and
crunches.
just like. What I imagine that you sound like.
As you start to talk, she turns a whole apple in her mouth as she chomps.
Makes that weird like shit I was just caught look.
But okay. Yeah, so you let her know while you're in there, alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone is aware. And Lucy, you said you're just gonna go there first. Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, I had already like left,
Are
eating
you
apple in one, drinking the tea in the other.
are
She
you
left
go-
a solid
oh,
20
yeah.
minutes before.
Yeah. Are you gonna go inside or are you gonna wait in the
Oh
road?
no, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go inside, but I'm not gonna go to his office. I'm just gonna wait inside.
Well, when you walk in, the receptionist look at you and, oh, you're a little early, I see, because your party's not here. You're welcome to wait in the sitting area, and when everyone gets here, I'll let the mayor know.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna continue eating my apple and drinking my tea till they're gone. Like I
She'll give you a
don't
slightly
really.
concerned look before just getting back to what she was doing at the desk. Everyone else can end up making their way over to the part or to the
Take my way.
town hall. And as you go in, you see Lucia finishing up her apple, and I'm guessing the tea would be done by now. I mean, it's tea.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna drop the core in the cup and like just hold it.
as this sounded
Or
so,
start
Awkward.
picking out the
it
seeds,
just
like just
sounded
one by
so
one.
just sounded so defeated the way you said it, but
She
but but as the
her
rest
head hurts, okay?
as the rest of the party comes in, the receptionist will stand up. Oh, perfect. Mr. Solmer, the group is here for you. So you guys will see Solmer peek out of his office. Excellent. Y'all, come in, come in. Got some information for you, and, well, an opportunity I'm pretty sure you'd be interested in.
Sounds good.
He'll go back to his
Okay, so
desk.
we follow him into the office because
Okay.
we came here for money, right? So
I mean, we already got our money, but we came
Yes.
here to and hoping to make more.
yes, yes, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He'll be sitting at his desk, and he'll just turn around the paper and slide it to you. Well, there's been a collection of reports recently of a ship that's been gone missing. You see, our noble lord, Sir Revillier, he reported that his boat, the Reliver, or Reliver, whatever he calls it, is gone missing, and it was supposed to have been here a few days back. It had some exotic trades of kind on it, and he said that he was having his records shipped over of all of his wealth and such, and we've had some reports that, well, the Reliver has been spotted out in the Azure Sea. So what I'm going to propose is that you all take the boat that I've loaned to you already, and you head on out to find the boat. Now, of course, you don't have to retrieve the whole ship. He's already considered that a lost cause, but he would be very grateful if you could get his wealth information together. It's not good to have such documents out for anyone to grab, right? The sea's covered of people that less than trustworthy. Does that sound fine to you?
That is something I feel like we can manage.
I think it sounds like a great idea.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
How
Well,
much? How much exactly is he willing to throw up for this?
well, he does offer the reward himself, so it won't be coming from the town. However, it's a fair share in all consideration, and also he mentioned that there
Would
are likely different valuables on the ship that he would also like returned, and if every item returned, he'll be sure to throw in a little extra into the reward for the group that brings it back.
And what if we happen to recover the
Mislaid.
ship as well?
Oh, okay. Yeah. hmm
Was that your
Yeah.
question,
What if we
Athena?
recover the ship as well?
Okay. Well, that'd be that. Well, he said he'd add on to the reward based on what is returned. He's already considered the ship a lost cause, so if you can manage to do such an act, then I imagine the reward of returning the ship is going to be grand. As I said, this is coming out of Sir Revillier's pockets, not to mine, and so the reward is truly on him. However, he is a private man, and so he asked me to handle this business for him. And so here I am, asking you to go find his ship that he doesn't care about. For a reward he offers.
Would I
Would he?
recognize the name by any chance?
Probably not. You're not
Okay.
anywhere near where you would know people from, so. What was your question?
Would we have a list of the valuables that he would like retrieved,
Well, he doesn't
so we know
know.
what we're looking for?
He doesn't know exactly what has made it across, but if you look on the sheet of paper I slid towards you, it's got a little bit of a list of what he had with him, or at least was supposed to be on the boat, and
Is it the
the,
manifest?
it's yeah, it's kind of the manifest. It's You'll see that it has a couple amulets. You see that there are uh, his wealth documents, the information of his funds and where they are and how they come in and all sorts of such. He he listed secret
Excuse
collection,
me, sorry.
but I'm not sure what the secret collection could be. But he does have quite a big interest in bringing that collection back. And the last thing on the list are living exotics, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But there's some exotic goods, there's some amulets, there's some sort of collection, and then there's his wealth information. That's what the manifest lists, and as a private man, I couldn't get much else out of him.
All right, all right. Would we be able to possibly talk with him beforehand, or
As I mentioned,
if it's a?
he's a very private man and asked me to handle this. He does not wish to talk to the city folk. I would like to word it as.
We might find it a little hard to retrieve a secret collection if we don't know what said secret collection is.
Your guess is as good as mine, but I imagine if there's more than one of a similar item, that would be a collection, yes? So, if you find something like that, there you go. If you don't find his collection, of course, the reward for bringing back the wealth documents is where the true gold is going to lie.
Okay, so you want us to take a hold of a ship that has been stolen, retrieve goods that we don't know necessarily what they look like, and just bring them back. Got it.
Ah, I wouldn't call it stolen. It's simply a lost ship. We're not sure what happened to it, but it could be a number of things.
Well, I mean, I guess it can grow feet and just run away, right?
That's
Well,
that's what
again,
she
I'm not
did,
sure what
as I
happened.
am.
I can't say what happened to the crew. I'm not sure where he gets his men. I'm not sure how he does his business. All I know is that he asked for someone that if we see the reliver, to have someone go and board his ship and at least retrieve the wealth documents. All other things are merely collateral.
Do you happen
Documents.
do
Yes,
you happen to know what
the wealth information, the documents.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
do you happen to know what the ship looks like, or not anything specific, but just a general description or anything that might be touching?
Well, he likes to trim his boats with a little bit of gold on the wood. He believes that it makes it stand out, which I guess on the Azure Sea was not the brightest of ideas. But the man did what he did, and now the boat is out there, and we've had some people report that they've seen it on their way in. They saw the gold-layered revealer or reliver, and it's only about 2 days east travel on the water. At least according to the sightings.
2 days east.
Yes, sailing
Okay.
takes time.
I think this is a great idea. I think we can do this. I think we should do this.
I think that rich people are stingy, and if we don't have an idea of what the reward's going to be before we leave, that we shouldn't do it.
I think we should do it just anyways.
All right.
I mean, when in doubt, like, I'm gonna just be like, hey, let us talk over this real quick, and
Of course, of course.
just to make sure everybody's okay with it.
I'm sure the lack of information has made the decision to go rather difficult.
It could be. I turn to the group and just whisper, loud enough for them to hear, but softly enough so fucking homeboy doesn't hear. Just that. Listen, exotic valuables.
Look,
could mean
this is
also.
what I'm thinking.
Shh. Hold on. I love you. Shh. Hold on. Remember we came across, I don't know, that fucking ghost ship with exotic fucking people on board.
Well, I didn't. Well, Avery will whisper back, just to clarify. Well, it didn't say people. It just said living. It just said exotic. What was the term? What was the term exactly?
Living exotics.
Living exotics. I assumed that it meant
could be-
like livestock or something.
It could be plants. It could be what livestock do you think is exotic?
Walking, talking cows.
I mean, I guess so, but like also there you go. Like we might need to save some people.
I look at Avery. Sorry.
When in doubt, we can judge the situation when we get there, and also like, hey, if we don't want to do it, we don't want to do it. Now we come back, we don't make money.
Look, this is what I think. They're not giving us a list of valuables, so we don't know what he's looking for.
I mean, we have a list of some of the valuables.
Okay, but he thinks the ship is a loss. He wants his valuables. He doesn't know what's on there now or not. We could take them and sell them and make good money. Also, if the ship is in good condition, we could have our own ship. He's saying it's a loss.
This is also true.
Yeah, but that would be dishonest.
I mean, it's not dishonest. He already doesn't want the ship back. We can just take the ship.
Look, live the lifestyle we have. Dishonesty will be one of your greatest attributes.
It's not dishonesty if we just come back and be like, hey, we found your stuff. Here you go.
But not all of it.
We don't always have to tell the whole thing the whole time.
Remember, Avery, like I told you, like, we don't always just have to tell him exactly everything to the last minute detail.
Okay.
You know? Like, we're not going to sit there and be like, hey, we're keeping some of your shit.
You just say, we didn't find some of your shit.
We give him back what he wants, and then afterwards, we keep what he doesn't, and he doesn't with the ship. That's a free ship for us.
And I have this bag of holding, so only God knows what we could put in this. Hide from him, and we can get paid even more if he doesn't offer it to us.
Well, if he offers us, we never have to tell.
Exactly.
Well, even then, the ship is obviously recognizable.
But he doesn't want the ship.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what is on there and what's not on there. So he's just wanting anything that he can get his hands on. He's not offering for as much as he can get his hands on. He's saying anything, so we could just give him one thing and he'd be satisfied.
And if we have our own, it never happens. So just stay on the top side of the ship and protect.
And of course, what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Exactly. We have our own ship. We don't have to keep borrowing
hurt you. That way you don't have to lie.
And we don't have to keep borrowing the ship from Mr. Mayor. We have our own ship. I say we do this.
Avina, what do you think?
I'm in. Under the parameters that you have outlined, yes. Yes, I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with doing the mission adventure task, whatever. I just certain what you're trying to pull off feels dishonest to me. I think I'd rather just, if you are going to do any of that, I want to stay out of it.
This is a deal. We can go with a plan, but plans can change.
Look,
Plan A may be good, plan B may be good,
and be able to return everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper in Draconic really quickly. We can just let her say that, we're doing the noble thing. We don't have to tell her if we're choosing not to. Whatever she doesn't know won't hurt her. Absolutely.
I'm gonna start patting Rogar's shoulder and be like, "Oh, she's doing the thing again. She's doing the thing again."
Oh, wait, what? I did not hear that.
Lucia,
I said, she's doing the thing again. She's doing the thing again. Talking in Draconic.
Oh.
Lucia, we met
I'm gonna look over at Taz and be like,
we could agree on.
Taz, I've been speaking in Draconic several times before.
Yeah, I know. I like when you do it though, but and then in Draconic, I'm gonna look at her and be like, I agree with what you're saying. I think we can get her on board. Let's just do this.
Look, all we gotta do is just let Avery know, like, hey.
In Draconic.
Yeah, obviously. This is all. This is a Draconic. Not Draconic.
It's a Draconic conversation.
Just like the other two are hearing.
You know, sound like we're Klingon right now.
I don't want to break her oath, but again, just like for the noble, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Look,
exactly.
In Draconic.
Whole conversation's in Draconic.
Yeah, but like what she doesn't know won't hurt her, but also we have to take her into account.
Yes.
In my mind,
in
my mind, the fucking dude said the ship's a loss. He doesn't care about it. So we're not stealing it. We're just
claiming it.
I'll try to explain that to her a little bit later. But also, if we find the ledger first, we have to make sure that we find the ledger and the paperwork first. So
yeah. But also, like this could, like these.
Not only does the noble not know what he's getting, but she won't know.
Yeah. Look, we'll keep.
All right, I say we do this with the plans of good intention, just for her sake.
Yes.
100%.
If it's like, normal livestock, it might be, a prize bowl or something that he's shipping over. And yeah, we can give that back. That's a livelihood.
If it's people, we gotta kill them.
Yeah, okay. I can't understand anything that you're talking about, so I'm just like.
those three are just looking at us.
What if we just? I think
if it's people, we're killing
noble. He has a noble, so that might.
If it's people, I'm killing him.
How about we talk about that whenever that comes?
No, I'm killing him.
Rogar, just hear me out. There might be an easier way to get it done. There's certain protocols that I might know about that you might not. All right?
Is this buying and selling of yarned goods?
It cut out for me.
I said, is this buying and selling of yarned goods?
There may be some precious yarn on there. We don't know what we're going for.
No. All right. We can all agree. We're going to go take the ship.
Yes.
So all right. Ultimate goal, get the most money as we can. High five?
Yes. All right. I put my fist in.
Yeah.
I put my hand in to shake on it.
I put my fist in Draconic.
In Draconic.
Hand up, fist in, hand out for shake. Yes.
Oh, team. All right.
Okay, so I turn to them. And
going back to, I'm going to start speaking common now.
No. No longer in Draconic.
Exiting draconic parentheses.
Yeah, yeah. And so Avina's like, so what are we doing? What was that?
We're gonna go for all the marbles. We're gonna go there hoping to get everything that Sir Revellier needs, and then we'll go from there. We also don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
And we don't know what we're looking for. We don't know anything except for let's go there. Let's get what they want. We'll take a look at the ship.
All right, Mayor.
We can form a better plan when we find it.
It's gonna take us 2 days to get out there, so we got time.
We
All right,
might
Mayor.
want
Sign us
we
up.
might want to start going now.
Okay, so Avina is just gonna kind of go along with this for right now, but in her head, she's like, the rich guy is gonna screw us. So if I find something good, I'm just gonna pocket it, and we're gonna be sure that we make some money. But she doesn't say that to anybody, just so you guys know that's
Okay.
where she's at with the whole situation.
So you guys turning back to the mayor now?
Yeah, I said, all right, Mayor. You got a deal.
All right, excellent. Well, I'm glad someone's going to take on this task. Well,
Has
you're
anybody
welcome.
turned it down so far, though? Like, are we like your last go-to? Curious.
Oh, I wouldn't say you're the last, but you are not the first if you do want the honesty.
I would appreciate honesty.
But
I've been honest with you.
not everyone wants to spend more than a day out on the sea. But since you all are willing, you're welcome to take the keel boat once again, and well, just hopefully you can return it in the great condition that you did the first time. I'll be sure to have a few days of rations brought over to the keelboat for you so that your trip can go smoothly.
Yeah, we'll need 4 to 5 probably. If it's 2 days out, 2 days back, and an extra day of rations, just in case.
So you wish for me to fully fund your adventures?
No, I would wish for you to just ration us up, at least for this insanely 2-day trip out onto the sea. I
With
mean,
an
that's not
unknown
funding
reward.
much.
I'll make it
If you want it,
I'll make it 3 days for the group of 6, and then you guys can manage the rest, I'm sure.
fine.
You're already using our boat after all. It's not like
I
we're
mean, we've
giving you
already
nothing.
proven ourselves to be pretty worthy, and I'm sure you're not
And here I
gonna
am
take a
giving
cut
you
off the top after we retrieve the goods.
And here I
So,
am giving you no gripe for renting out the boat once more.
Renting.
Surely you don't think I gave you the boat. The keel boat is still property of Saltmarsh. You were just using it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, it's not our boat. Like,
Borrowing.
we understand that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You are allowing
my
us to use
miss.
it for yours and our needs. It's understandable.
Yes, exactly. So, as I said,
We'll
I'll
take 3 days rations. That's
3 days
appreciated.
rations, and I believe you all will have your own to set up with. And then, yeah, you guys are welcome to, well, grab your reward when you get back, I guess.
All right. I'll just say, hey, let's head outside. We might be able to talk through this a little bit more outside. Let's take it away from
Before
the
that,
mayor.
where exactly is this noble located so whenever we do return, we don't have to bother you with your oh so busy important stuff?
What good would I be if I were to just let you know where the man who doesn't want to be bothered is?
Yeah, I already tried to squeeze that location out of him.
Oh, well, I couldn't hear that part.
Good try though. Good try.
We tried multiple times, but it's alright.
You can
We'll
simply
get there.
bring the business by me, and I will let Sir Revelier know that you all are on the task of handling the reliver.
All right.
All right.
Well, hopefully we'll see you in a fortnight.
Alright, safe travels.
Gonna go ahead and leave.
All right. Anything you guys want to do in preparation to before you leave?
Well, I was wanting to go to that guild that we talked to the elf person for.
I don't think we need to go there right now.
Well, it would be nice to kind of get it out of the way so that.
Well,
Are
we
you
haven't.
you're not talking about the Carpenters Guild, right?
No, I'm talking about the like I think it was an adventuring guild that we talked to. You remember we
It
talked
was
No,
to
it's
White
the
Wanderer for?
tower.
it's the tower.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I was just making sure.
Avery, the
Yes.
issue with going there is the fact that we have not completed what they were wanting, and I have not figured out how to word it to them to where they don't either put our names on their billboard or go out there and try to kill her themselves.
Well, I kind of figured since they're kind of a adventuring guild slash warrior guild that they'd be interested in killing the monster themselves.
But if this lady, who they haven't been able to A, track down, B, stop, or C, get a hold of, hasn't been able to do it, then
What about D, E, and F?
I don't have much trust that they would really be worried about that, since all that they were worried about was apprehending her and not asking questions, more so killing her.
Right, which we don't want them to kill her because she's keeping that beastie out and away from
Exactly.
everything.
So until we figure out a solution, I think we want to keep our names off of their billboard, seeing as they're really quick to just slap on dead or alive.
Well, I had just figured they'd be interested in slaying the monster themselves as I don't know, kind of just to show off what they're able to do.
I mean, I see what you're saying by slaying the monster themselves, but if they slay the monster, then what stops them from going after her?
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Yes, I don't want her or her beast to be harmed.
And this gives us time to think about how we can take care of her monster and the Tower City's problem, the Tower Guild's problem also.
Okay.
Not that I understand what you're saying, but I think we need time to figure out a plan for that also.
All
In
right.
2 days in 2 days sailing, we can come up with that plan.
Yeah.
True. There
I
also
mean-
wasn't
I mean,
any time period on it, so.
Yeah. I mean,
And we
like,
don't
what's
even
going to
know
go?
what Many Heads is.
And once we get on the high seas, what possibly could go wrong?
Nice.
If you would not mind, could you knock off that wooden post over there?
Huh?
Thank you.
Did you wait? You say wooden post?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wooden
knock on the
post.
wooden post.
Oh.
Knock on wood.
Oh.
Got it. Got it.
What are we doing, guys? I mean,
Going to get
We're
on
gonna
the boat.
we're gonna set sail and capture that boat, or recover the boat, or whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
Adhere. Obtain. Achieve.
Okay,
Conquer.
we're just saying words now. So yeah,
So yeah.
see you guys.
She's
next
opened
Maybe
up
I
her
can-
she's opened up her
Lucy,
I can work some, like-
thesaurus.
Maybe I can work some better words into their vocabulary.
You see how I fight? You think I'm gonna? You seen how I fight? You think I'm gonna have a better vocabulary?
Hey, conditioning is a thing. If you hear it enough times, you start using it.
All right, let's go get Sir Revelier's boat and all the valuables.
I mean, all he
anything
wants is the
anybody-
paperwork.
I mean, no, that's not all he wants.
Well, technically,
just-
that's all he really wanted.
Let's just find the boat. Let's find what's on it, and let's see what we can do.
I took the paper. Just saying. Just gonna say that. Like I took the so-called manifest, but not manifest. Just so we don't leave it on the fucking mayor's chest.
Yeah.
But all right. So, can anybody think of anything else we need? The mayor's giving us 3 days ration. And when in doubt, like we could probably fish while we're out there. Do a couple other things, for food, so that way we don't have to go through all of our rations right away. But anything else? Like maybe we can go buy some fishing rods, so that way we don't have to use my makeshift hook that everybody made fun of for, and I fed everybody that night for dinner.
You guys can do any shopping
Cool.
you want.
Yeah. No. Yes.
I mean,
No. Possible.
it's up to you.
I agree with whatever you just said.
I nod.
Okay, so let's go buy fishing rods. Do we need anything else?
Probably.
Ooh, fishing rods. I haven't gone fishing in a while.
Well, if we're going to be cooking fish, we probably need to somehow fireproof wherever we're going to cook it on, unless you just want to eat sashimi.
Pretty sure we don't. Pretty sure that.
Pretty sure there's a spot for cooking on the boat.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. I mean, we could go to the ye old bass store and see if they have a Coleman stove.
That griddle. Do you have a portable
That'd be
griddle?
hilarious.
Actually,
Now I just want to hear Dean role play that. So can we actually do that?
yeah, there is actually nothing on the boat, but yeah, you can go get. I imagine they got like a little grill thing that you can get.
I think we need to head to the market and see what they got for traveling accessories and stuff.
Wait,
Yeah,
so we
and
don't
maybe
have like
some
a.
extra rations since we already know it's going to be at least 4 days.
As you guys
I mean,
are
I
walking
got-
down the road, you'll see a couple guards people come out of the town hall holding like a couple sacks of foods and take it over to your keel boat. That should still be right here by 16.
Okay.
All right.
It should or it is.
I mean, that's where y'all put it, so.
I mean,
Roll to see if we tied it to the dock correctly.
Theoretically.
roll to see if anybody stole it in the night.
Things happen to people.
It's there. Fuck. Just the guard standing. Where's the boat?
So
All
you guys
right.
are gonna go to the market for like some fishing gear and such, right?
Traveling supplies, fishing gear.
Yeah, of course there would be someone in the market that has fishing gear and little like boat, little like travel cookeries and such.
So we don't have a kitchen on the boat.
No,
A mess hall.
it
I
has
thought we did.
It has 2 beds and it has like a dresser drawer, not like a dresser, like a shelving unit, but it doesn't have. Here, I'll just pull you back to the boat so you can look at it yourself.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's why I was saying we need to find something to either fireproof the boat or find some other solution.
So do we need fire? Do we need fishing poles, or should we get a fishing net?
Probably a net, since a net would probably be able to find seaweed as well, which Avery can probably eat.
I like that idea. Dry it out. You have some sushi. Very good. Headed in some lands I've been in.
Yeah, we can. We're able to
Wait,
get
do we have
some
rice? How are we going to cook the rice?
That is
Well,
true.
that's why we're here.
stable option. Yeah, rice is very.
So we need to get. So we need something that creates fire and contains it underneath a grate that we can put pots under. I think they call it a stove.
Well, I already have the pots and everything figured out. I have fixed
I know.
utensils.
I know. I have a mess.
Look at Taz like that is called a stove.
I have a mess kit too. So.
But yeah, if you guys look in the market for someone that sells fishing gear and things for traveling on the boat with, you can definitely find someone there that has it. It's a dock after all.
Do we have to cross back over that bridge or no?
No.
Yay!
Did you bring everything? You didn't leave anything at the house, did you?
No.
Let me double check that for you, Belle. No.
Unless it's the market across the bridge.
You said no.
Yeah. Yeah. You gained the armor, the shields, and the weapons for proficiency.
Yeah.
No skills.
I wasn't sure if I gained all proficiency or just some.
The only you gain light armor, medium armor, shields, and then both weapon types. The only class that you can multi-class into and get a skill proficiency from is a rogue or a bard, if you include a musical instrument.
Okay.
Wasn't
sure. Figured I'd ask.
Or a ranger. A ranger gets it too.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem. But, sorry, I missed who's going to the shop. No, you don't have to cross back unless you guys need to go to the house. If you don't need to go back to the house, you guys are already right here, and the market is right here, so you can just walk.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well. Like, if everybody's okay with just getting ready, loading the ship up, and heading out. I know it's midday, but the sooner the better.
Yeah, let's go because
I agree with that.
obviously we all got our full pass with us to go meet with the mayor.
Yeah, I think we need to get supplies, and then we can head to the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You walk up to the market stand that has like a bunch of fishing gear. You see hooks everywhere. You see even some fish hanging from hooks, and then on the bottom you see like a number of different chests with different types of tackle in them. There's a barrel behind the man that has a number of different fishing rods, and as you approach, they'll just say, "Oh, welcome! Some new fishermen. I see no fishing rods in sight. Are we looking to be able to catch our own little slippery slimes from the water?"
Yes, we are. Just wondering if you had fishing nets.
Oh, of course I have some nets. If you'd like that, that'd be fine. It's the easier way to go fishing, but I can supply you with the nets. I sell nets for simply 2 gold apiece. Would you like one? Of course.
My next question is... Yeah, the sly guy. My next question: with those nets, are they easy to catch seaweed or some kind of vegetation in the sea? Also,
well, that's hard to say. It's also based on a little bit of skill. But I mean, if you practice, you could be good at anything with any tool, right? But the first thing you gotta do to learn how to do that is to purchase this wonderful net for 2 gold. Would you like that?
How big?
What do you guys say? 1 net, or 2 nets?
It depends on how big the net is.
We can carry 2 nets, no problem. We have a backup.
I think having a backup net will be good because who knows, we could lose one by accident. Or if fishing is slim, we could have double our chances of catching with 2 nets.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yes,
exactly
I agree.
Say how big the net is, but the net would be big enough to.
I'd say it's probably like a 10 by 10 kind of thing.
Yeah.
A creature
with
a creature that is large or smaller can be caught with a net.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably like.
And then
10 by 10 actually sounds really accurate. So.
Damn, I'm good.
And then how much for your fishing poles?
Well, the poles alone are gonna be cost 1 gold, but I'll do a deal for you folks. If you'd like to add in the whole fishing tackle, which gives you the box, the bait, the whole works, including some hooks, and the rod with some string, you can get that for simply 2 gold. A nice deal right there. Added on to these 2 nets, that'll be 6 gold for the total. You get 2 nets and a whole fishing setup with the rod included.
Can we get 2 rods, please?
Just the
I'm
rod,
gonna
or would you like
say-
a second set of tackle?
I'm gonna hold on.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna say two fishing combos and 2 nets. We'll go 7 gold.
Roll persuasion.
You let me.
God damn it.
You should have let me.
9.
9.
You piece of shit.
He's gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm a working man. I have to make a living here after all. But 2 nets, 2 fishing sets, I already comboed them for you. I feel like I've already provided such a deal for you to haggle. It's ridiculous. It'll be 8
Lucy
gold
is just
for
gonna
quite
set
the deal
down
already.
8 gold.
What do you,
A lady
what do you
knows.
get?
A lady knows a fair deal when she sees one. He'll quickly slide that 8 gold, and he'll put up 2 of the tackle crates that are full of different types of baits and hooks, and put up 2 rods as well as 2 nets all into this one thing. And he'll kind of use the nets to like hook around the tackle boxes and hand forward the net. And then he'll end up grabbing the 2 rods and hand them over after you grab the net.
I'm just gonna give Lucia like a side eye, like fine.
So, just curious. We got a couple day journey out in the ocean. You got any tips for us at all? Have you heard anything that happens? We're heading straight east.
Oh, well, other than my cautionary statement of be careful out there, the sea is not safe, but those of
Yeah, I feel
your
like
stature
that's
are
a good
sure
one.
to be able to handle that. But my only suggestion to you is to possibly get a even better hook setup. I have this special 3-pronger. We call it that because it has 3 prongs. It's not a creative name, but it does the job. And this will definitely hook up a fish. You can add this to your tackle box for only 1 more gold.
No thanks. You
I think
suggest
safety is not a concern. You got a pirate and I
Hold
look
on.
at Rogar and a
You got-
How
sailor.
much was
you got 2 pirates, bud. Sorry to break your bones, but
went
a
out
couple pirates.
how much the thing was?
It's
For
1
the 3
gold for the
prongs.
3 prongs.
8 gold.
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
not.
Oh
It's a dumb investment, but
no, don't.
it was
He's trying
definitely
to
worth.
upsell.
I know, yeah, it's exactly what he's trying to do, which is funny. I like it.
He's doing
But,
his job.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
he's
like
doing exactly
look
what
at
he should do.
Taz and be like, aren't there like replacement hooks in this
Shh.
pack thing anyways?
Yes,
Like
that's what I would
I'm
assume,
gonna-
right?
They're all single hooks.
I'm
They're
whispering.
all just
And
one
in
hook.
Draconic.
Well,
Yes.
a 3 hook
Yes.
would be cool, but not for 1 gold. Maybe
Yes.
like
Yeah.
5 copper or something like that.
Can I?
But,
yes, there should be replacement hooks. In Draconic, yes, there should be replacement hooks in these.
what
So we could just
type
make
of bait do you suggest
3
out
things.
there?
Well, I'm more of a fan of the mackerel tosser, but that's where you gotta catch the fish in the first place. You cut it up and use the pieces. But if
Yeah.
you're getting all
The ma-
started out, perhaps you could just grab some crickets or some worms. I'm sure we can get some worms right off the ground below us if you like.
I mean, technically, you said
Mac.
you gave us bait already.
I gave
Yes.
you tackle, and I did include some
You said
bait.
tackle and bait.
And
Yes.
baits.
And if
Yep.
you look,
Yes.
the baits are there, and when you look at them, they're just like these like flimsy fake
Oh, you
worms
just-
made out of like twine.
You gave us the fucking. Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh,
I'll tell
hey.
you what.
He
though,
gave us
you're-
the Walmart Barbie starter hole
Right.
kit.
Right, listen, you're the guy. I'm a
She's just,
former.
like,
Like,
looking
I've
at, like,
lived my
what it's
life
made
on
of.
the sea. You're not gonna fool me.
well, you already bought it, sir. But I do want to say, if you like,
I didn't buy it. He bought it.
you can get some.
I didn't buy it. She bought it.
If you're looking to get a little bit more authentic bait, I do have this worm revealer, and he'll pull out this like wooden statue
I'm gonna, like,
that's got like
turn
screws on the back.
to I'm just gonna turn to like
That's the move I
Rosemary
call in
and
the
be like,
bedroom is the worm revealer.
He'll
God, no.
he'll take this
Yeah,
and
I was waiting
So
for it.
glad that cut out. I'm so glad that cut out. I just heard the first part of you in the bedroom. That's what they call it.
I couldn't help it.
he'll hold up this little block made of wood, and on the ends it has a like a flat bottom, and on the top it has these like grooves, like a wave style. And he'll take a smooth stick and he'll just kind of like go back and forth on it, where it makes this obnoxious type of like clacking sound as it goes through it. May not sound like much to us, but you put this bottom end on the ground and you do that for a little bit, and it will reveal some worms. That's why we call it the worm revealer.
Look, if you prove it to me, then we got a deal.
He'll be like, all right, 2 steps back. Let me stand in front of my stall. Just gotta make sure hands are staying away from the goods, of course. And he'll walk
Can I roll
around the
insight
front.
just to make sure that he's not like trying to pull
course.
anything? Where like he has
Yeah, you can do that while you're rolling your insight.
worms and
As
he's
you
gonna like
guys give him a
scatter
little bit
them
of
when we're
space.
not looking.
Oh, he's definitely trying to pull something.
As you guys give him a little bit of space, he's gonna put the bottom end of the worm revealer down on the ground, and he's gonna clack the thing for
That's
a little bit.
dirty 20.
It does. He is not lying. He's just doing his damnedest to sell something.
He already got money
He's a
from me,
seller,
okay?
man. I'm appreciating it.
I mean,
But
no,
I'm
he's
ask-
yeah, I like it.
I like it. I enjoy this.
He does it for like 10 seconds, and you guys don't see any worms at first. And he's like, just sometimes it takes a bit. Sometimes they're a little deep in the ground. A lot of footprints. Hold on, just
Look,
give me a moment.
I'm sure it is. It's a well-traveled place.
He's over
Well
here
traveled.
like
He
floundering.
picks up speed. He like picks up speed. It gets real obnoxious and real loud. And then after he does that for another like 10 seconds, you guys start seeing like a bunch of worms coming out the ground. He goes, "Ah, there they are." And sometimes you just
How
gotta
many?
move it a little bit. And he'll
Like one or two.
he'll grab like one off the ground. He'll say, "You can look down and see it yourself. Because there's at least 4 or 5 worms down there." And he'll hold one up in front of you that's still
All right,
wiggling.
cool. I'll take all the worms that he just did in there, and I'll just be like, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
How much is the thingy that he was
Oh,
trying to sell again?
And
It
just
cut
walk
out.
away.
You're welcome to have the worms, but if you'd like to, you can walk away. The others. It looks like Lucia's staying, so he'll turn to Lucia and leave, and he'll go. The worm revealer can be yours for only 1 more gold.
I'm just gonna toss him another gold.
Oh,
Toss him
Jesus
2
Christ.
of more gold pieces and just be like, keep the extra.
Perfect. That's enough for
Damn
me to
deep
close.
pockets.
That's enough for me to close shop for the day. I appreciate your
Yeah,
business.
right. You just fed his family for a month.
He'll hand
Before you close,
He'll hand you the.
Oh, go ahead.
He'll hand you the worm revealer and like this stick that he was using to clack on it. He's like, again, you just take one of those flat ends on either end, place it on the ground, and just clack around for a little bit. Sometimes it takes upwards to a minute, but the worms are sure to reveal themselves, and you can use them as baits.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm also
All
gonna
right,
say
before you-
Aslan, or
go ahead.
we could use it as a distraction because it's very obnoxious. Oh, did it not say? Oh, God.
I mean, the fact that you bought it makes sense.
Now I'm gonna give it to Heskin whenever we're not looking and be like, "Here, play with this, buddy."
That's
All right,
good
before you
like you.
Before you close shop up, where can we get seaworthy cooking supplies around here?
Oh, you're looking for a boat grill? Oh, well, then I could have sold you that instead of the worm revealer. Of course, I can use those.
He's gonna like turn back around. Like,
All
oh
right.
my God, how much is
All
this
right.
gonna cost?
All right,
I
how much?
hear that. I hear that. I turn around
No.
immediately. I'm like, these.
Let me see the boat grill. Let me see the boat grill.
He'll go back around his little like setup, his little what do you call those things? The booth.
Kiosk.
And, yeah, kiosk booth thing. And he'll say, I only got one of these, but hey, good dealers as yourself, I'm happy to sell it to you. Or good buyers as yourself, I'm happy to sell it to you. And he'll pick it up. It'll be this little like It's got like a
Let's sell it.
it's
What do we
almost like
sell
a
ourselves?
tiny it's almost like a tiny like cauldron, but on top it's got a little grill sheets, and it's got like just 3 prongs though for feet.
Is it
It's
is it
all
enough to grill like 3 fish at a time?
prob-
Medium
probably
sized
probably
fish.
more like 2 at a time, but you can cook at a good speed.
All
If
right.
you if you squeeze it in, you can always do 3. But it all depends on
Well,
how
Uh,
hungry you
here's
are.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, hey, listen. You throw us in this, we'll bring you back a bunch of fish and bait, and you can sell fresh bait and make a huge profit off of that in a few days when we get back.
I'm gonna have you roll persuasion against his insight. That's what I'm gonna do.
you want me to roll it?
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
No, he's no.
I'm
Roll.
sorry, my dice actually goes to 0, unlike yours, it only goes to 17.
I have a +4 to performance, and I got a 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Wow.
His insight was higher, so
Oh,
he
you
is
piece of shit.
Oh,
he rolled a 19. I don't have any stats for him, so I'm just gonna say flat 19. But
Oh, I rolled better then.
you said you rolled a 17.
Yeah, plus performance
+4.
is a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, persuasion, not
no, it's
performance.
persuasion.
Persuasion is still a 4.
Okay. Okay. He'll say, well, could always use more bait to sell. I don't get to sell bait very often. I usually just sell the supplies, but I'll
Like,
tell
if
you
we
what.
have a hefty feast, we're only 6 people. We're not gonna, and like it's a 2-day trek back. We're gonna probably have way more than we need. And
Yeah.
you can just have at it. I'd rather it go to, a good cause where somebody can make some money off of it rather than us just wasting it and keeping it on board. There's no point in that.
He'll just kind of lean in towards you. I'll tell you what. I usually would sell this for 6 gold, but given your offer of bringing back some fish and baits and worms and whatever, I'll give it to you for 3 gold, and hold you to your promise of bringing me some bait to sell.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Make it 2 gold, and I'm gonna bring you back at minimum 10 fish.
I think I could do that. Okay, 2 gold for the travel grill, and I'll promise for at least 10 fish.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, I'll hold you
And
to
maybe
that.
if it's more, then you can just keep it.
And he'll still be holding the grill. He'll go, and your name for my record.
The name is Thorgar.
Thorgar. I'll be sure to remember that. He'll slide that. He'll hand the grill over to you. This grill is it's literally like this big. It's it's not a huge grill.
It's probably worth like 10 copper.
Oh boy.
But it's okay. I only did this because it is mucho apreciado.
You're at
I still
good.
I still say we look for another grill in the marketplace, but we have this one just in case.
Okay, how big of a grill are you looking to get?
Yeah, right? Like, I mean,
I
2
don't
to 3
know.
fish, I think we'll be alright. We're only 6
Okay,
people.
fine then.
And Avery
Okay,
doesn't
fine
eat
then.
fish.
You might be able to get 3 fish.
She might want some grilled sea vegetation.
I mean, yeah.
You never know.
Maybe, alright. But this is good for now.
All right, fine.
And besides, I have a pot. I have like a pot and some pans and everything else. I could just.
I mean, I have a mess kit too.
Yeah.
I don't know what involves in the mess kit. Simple cutlery, cup,
I have
hot clamps together. Has a cooking pan and plates. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, and I have cooking utensils, so we're set.
All right, fine. Let's go say it.
As you guys are leaving, he's already holding his tarps down and stuff. He's putting that. He's walks here and pulls out his tarps and start packing up his stuff. But yeah, you guys can head over to the keelboat. Anything else you guys want to do in town before you leave?
Taslin's good.
Avina?
Yeah, I'm set.
All right. Avery? Good?
Yeah, I think I'm good for now.
Lucia? Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty. And I'm guessing Rose good. So, yeah, you guys can pile onto your keel boats, which has 3 days of rations put on it. And you guys can get all set up however you want to get and start heading out to the open waters of the Azure Sea.
No, man. Oh.
Alrighty.
Alright. Anything you guys want to do on the boat to get set up? Who's rowing? What's going on?
I guess I'll start setting up the what's it called? The boat thing.
The boat grill?
I
Yes,
mean,
the boat griddle. The boat grill.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Since we're on the boat, I'm going to be. Do we have like a map chart
Yeah, it's right there.
or anything?
Yeah, like I said, it's right there.
Okay. I'm just making sure we have an accurate one.
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna pull out that little note that I jotted down really quickly, read over it, and then put it back before trying to be okay, we're here, and this is the area that I saw that it's looking from. How far away is this from us?
Can you remind me of the note? I don't recall which one you're talking about.
it's the note on the painting
Oh, the
I'm
note
talking
looking
about
at
the
me.
note from the painting.
Oh.
Yeah.
that I don't know about
That nothing that anyone else knows about.
because we totally sold the painting.
Yep.
Wait a minute. There's a note on the paint from the painting.
No,
Oh my gosh.
Taz, no.
You guys
You
know.
don't know,
Not
Taz.
to you guys.
It's not
None
canon.
of you know about it.
I mean, not even. I'm talking as a. I know in canon we don't know, but I didn't know in real life we didn't know there was a note.
Well, you don't.
I mean, in real life, you don't know.
Yeah.
But we all did.
That's happening right
Apparently.
now. Good news. Yeah, so you...
Don't tell Left Behind anything.
So, it's Ro and Taz that have pirate experience, so I guess you guys would be setting up the boat to head out.
Yeah, I would
yes.
be. I'd be informing others if they want to help.
Yeah,
Please
I'm
help.
happy to help. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah,
But I'll definitely be instructing others as I set the sails and prep everything with Taz.
Yeah, Thor's just
Be helping.
just tell you do whatever you tell him to do. So he'll probably row or whatever.
I suggest to Avina to untie from the dock.
Okay, and so I.
And then,
yeah.
as I untie the other part of the ship from the dock.
Cool.
And
cool.
I guess try to push off and sail away.
Yeah, I'll start prepping the sails, drop it over, getting it ready to go once we hit wind. Do we have a rowboat though? I thought we were.
We have
The keelboat.
We have rows.
Yeah, the keelboat doesn't have a rowboat, but the keelboat does have multiple benches and a oar at each bench. So you guys can
rows.
row right here.
So we can row out of port.
Yeah.
And then once we catch wind, we can sail out.
Pretty much.
With you two having boat experience, I'm not going to make any rules for that. You guys can just sail on out of the way. And yeah, you guys can
sail away, sail away, sail away.
Oh my god. Nobody says that. I haven't heard that song in forever. Oh my god.
I still have that I still have that essential whatever on tape from back in the day.
Seriously, Jesus Christ.
Pure Moods, that's what it was called.
We
on tape, on like a cassette
On
tape.
cassette tape.
and
You also own a cassette tape player. I'm so sorry, Dean.
No,
But-
I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
CD
do.
player.
Said that shit to me. I do.
I used to have cassettes back in the day, but
Oh, I had a shit ton of them.
But
when
like,
when
yeah.
my senior year in high school, we played stick songs for the marching band, and "Sail Away" was one of them. Come sail
Sail
away.
away, sail away, sail
Yeah.
away.
That's what happens when you're 45 years old. I still have my tape collection and CD and the book of 400 CDs.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, I have
34 and I
the
still have
CDs,
that.
but I got rid of all the
that old and I
cassettes.
still
I
have
don't
them.
have a way to play them.
I've been
Yeah, I don't have either.
I have a cassette radio, CD, and vinyl player, like all in one, John.
Damn.
I,
I mean, it was like $50.
Avery's like,
Like,
Jesus.
What's vinyl?
I
What
know
are
what
tapes?
all of that is. I
What?
can't relate to it in the way that you guys can.
She's like, what is it? Is that an MP3?
What is this cassette you speak of?
I have a lot of that stuff for like those individual
No.
things because I wasn't allowed to be raised with technology.
Damn, Amish.
All right, who still has 8 tracks?
No.
Sorry.
That's
I'm not
me.
that old. I'm not that old. Sorry, bud.
I have them. Yeah, I know. I'm old.
I'm older than you are, so it's fine.
Uh,
I mean, you already said your age, so we don't have to
You
make
did.
her.
So I can laugh at myself and tell you my
oh,
age
okay.
and your age.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
He's a little
Everybody's
sad
fine.
that he's not the oldest. I'm not gonna lie. he's like, thanks. Fuck. I had one thing going for me, and it's gone now.
I want to be born
I
first.
quit. All right. Anyways,
So you guys start heading out of Saltmarsh and you know, catch wind and start making your way like you would, you know. It was about 1 o'clock-ish by the time you guys were leaving, so you know, you got like half a day of travel, and then during the night, are you guys going to anchor down, or what are y'all going to do at nighttime?
So it's 2 full days of travel, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I suggest.
I'm gonna stay awake to sail the boats. And if
going to take shit.
I was about to say, if Rogar wants to switch with me 4 hours later,
Yeah, we can do that. I do have proficiency.
so do I. In water vehicles.
Yeah, it's clutch.
Finally, a campaign where that comes in handy.
Yeah, I'd say I'll stay. Like, if you want to take first shift, I'll take second shift.
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
then, we might want to. The second day, we might want to, get everybody to get a full day's rest, and that way we are good to go for the incoming situation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I know what you mean. In common.
If anybody else
Stay up
wants
too,
to
by the
stay
way?
up at all, they're more than welcome. But they don't.
Lucy is
it's
going
not
to stay up.
necessary. Avery, if it,
Oh my god. Avery, that is
if
so
possible,
fucking awesome.
if you could sleep next to Heskin,
What's awesome? What
so
do you
that
think?
way I can take the second half and know Heskin's safe. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't mind taking Heskin.
Thank you. He definitely adores you. All right.
All right. So yeah, you guys can do that. Anything you guys want to do on
Oh,
the first day of sailing before you guys have the nighttime approach?
I'm going to look out on the sea and try to,
I'm sorry.
visually map
I'm so,
things.
Yeah, the drawing.
I'm
The
sorry.
Did you see the thing?
Yeah.
I just saw
I didn't see it. I completely
The
missed it.
chat.
What,
It's in Discord.
it's in the
Like, just.
chat. I am saving this.
I already did. Oh my god.
Oh
You did that
my
within a short
god.
amount of time too.
Did you draw that
Oh,
up?
you are so
yeah.
talented.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude.
I started
It's really
about
good.
once
I'm
we were
commission you to actually fully draw Lucia now.
Dude,
Please.
this is.
You need to.
Oh, yeah.
You could.
In that
You could.
shit.
You could draw a comic book of this
my
whole
God.
campaign
I
and
will
make
help
money.
out with it.
Oh god,
Oh
I have
my
all the
God.
recordings. And it's so good.
it's very good.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
I started on it once we
Shut the fuck up, Taz.
we're finishing up with the boat grill, I think.
Dude,
Oh my god.
this is dope as shit. Holy fuck. You're fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I
No
know.
shit.
This is
I'm-
digital too.
That's
Is it
digital?
really?
Get
This is
fuck outta
digital.
here.
No,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's so hard. Sorry. Back on track.
Yeah, back to the
looking at-
campaign.
oh my god. I'm looking out to see if I can map things in real life.
Okay. Okay.
Dean,
Now that we've calmed
like-
back down, I saw
I'm
it.
sorry.
It's
I
good.
saw it, I was
It's
like,
good.
holy
But
fuck.
now that we're calmed back down, is there anything anyone's doing during the day before, like for the rest of this day? You got a little bit of trip, so.
Well, if Lucia is hanging out with me by the arrows, or by the harpoons.
Oh, I'm gonna be walking around like the front and just trying to look out on the sea and see where we are so that I can map things.
Well, if you passed by me, I would have said, in Draconic. We should probably figure out a plan either today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But also, like, we should figure out a
I mean-
plan for what we're gonna say to them, but also what we plan on doing, you know?
Well, if it is more so of the humanoid, conscious, exotic living things, then I am on board with setting them free and then going into motion of punishing the noble.
Okay.
Because if you just right out kill them, you could have a bounty upon your head. And then that just brings a whole lot of just bad stuff. But there are ways to dispose of people that you do not like in the noble setting. I read in a book, at least.
That's just if we get caught. I don't plan on getting caught.
You're gonna have to repeat that.
I said that's just
the worst time.
that's just if you get caught. I don't plan on being caught.
Well,
I
The blink
understand
of
that
the
you don't
night, many things
plan.
could happen. First of
I
all,
don't.
I am the only person that does plan in this fucking place.
I'm just going to look at him with like a stare of like, sure.
Like, when did I not plan? I've tried to plan this entire time. Y'all
Whenever
have
you,
just...
you dove down into the water
Well, listen, that was one time.
alone with
I
no
had
rope
a plan.
attached to you.
One time.
I
Oh,
could swim.
did you
I could
share that
swim.
plan? No. So, anyways, I digress.
Well, I wasn't really happy with you, now was I?
I digress.
Digress into sadness, apparently.
I digress.
Into sadness.
There are ways that you could get the noble taken care of without
Look, I prefer to do it
having a
myself.
bounty on your
And I
head.
don't plan to have a bounty on my head. You really think, with a kid, I want to be like, hey, I'm gonna
No
go
one ever
murder somebody
does
in
until you kill the
plain
noble
fucking
and you
sight?
think that you crossed all of your.
Look, ipso facto,
I'm
we
gonna
can talk
start
about
rubbing my
killing him
head.
later. I'm talking about, listen, I don't
Rogar.
want Avery to find out that, like, hey, like, okay, we plan on stealing everything. I'm not talking
Yes,
about
that's
the
why we're
murder
talking
of
in
him.
Draconic. Unless the cow is able to speak Draconic all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you
And I'm pretty sure
bring
our
it up,
lovable
but I don't
paladin
make
is not.
plans. I make plans. We're trying to make a plan currently. But you keep
Yes.
wandering off and saying, I don't make plans. I'm
I
literally
never
trying to
said
make a
that you
plan.
didn't make
Insinuation is a drug.
plans. You just said that you
Then
always
you
make
take
plans,
it
and I
highly.
corrected you. Now you're salty. Anyways, that's completely off topic.
It's no facto. We need to make a plan. But I don't make
Yes.
plans, so I guess you guys make plans.
That's not what I said.
As you guys are
She's gonna
discussing,
start rubbing her head.
you notice
Like,
that
ugh.
the sky gets a bit dark as clouds are beginning to roll in.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking go again. Alright.
Clouds are
I'm
So,
on board with, taking what we need to take. Not all
Yeah.
nobles need everything.
exactly.
And
100%.
if we find the ledger, he doesn't know what papers are there and what aren't there. He's just wanting his paperwork on his wealth. And honestly, we could take a look at that and maybe
I don't think we
know a
even
little
know
bit
what
of
the paperwork.
calligraphy.
I don't think we know what the paperwork he's looking for.
We
is.
do. He
Oh, we
said
do?
He really wants. He's
He said he wanted the
shipping
ledgers.
over his wealth documents,
Is-
which those are something that is. Yes.
Yes. But
And
also
I'm
wants
saying
his
what we
secret
could do
shit.
is we could look at it and see exactly how much he has, where it's located, etc., etc. And if he's a horrible person, we can just take him for all of his money that he doesn't know where it is. We would have the paperwork with the signage.
I say we find the boat first, then we figure out what we're going to do.
I'm sure.
Because we have to find the boat first.
Hopefully it's not that weird.
Then why are we arguing?
We're not. We're discussing.
You're the
Okay,
one
fine. I'm going to go.
Test. Like, nobody. We're all just commonly having our regular conversations.
I mean,
Well, it
I'm
sounds
not
like
planning
arguing to me.
Oh, well, thanks. Thank you for standing up for me.
And another thing, whatever. And I just walk away.
Hold on. Taz, come back.
Yes.
What do you call?
She wasn't being
hold on.
sarcastic, by the way.
Hold on.
God, I never panic.
Ready? Like an orc asks another orc, "What's the difference between an elf and a trampoline?"
I'm gonna look at Lucia. I'm gonna look at Lucia with a smirk.
Very quickly.
I'm gonna look at Lucia with a smirk, and then look back at Rogar and be like, "What?"
Well, the one orc says, "I don't know." The other orc says, "Well, you take your boots off before jumping on a trampoline."
I mean, that's not exactly a dad joke, is it? I mean,
I am going to just like walk away with like disgust on my face, what kind of smirking, and just.
Look, the orc said it, not me. I'm just saying.
okay, right, yeah, got it.
Mm.
As As you guys
Damn.
finish up the conversation, you notice rain begins to fall as a storm has approached, as night is also falling upon you.
Storm coming. I don't mind a little water.
Not my favorite thing.
I imagine Heskin is upset as the waves are picking up and the boat begins to rock a little harder than it was.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, he's not a hunter. He's not used to the sea passage as I am, so I'd say he probably is feeling it a little bit. I'd go feed him some bread and sit him down.
Outside in the rain?
No, I'm gonna move.
Just gonna put him at the tip of the boat next to the arrows.
Yeah, I'll put him down inside the cabin, the tiny cabin we got.
Would you like me to keep an eye on him?
Yeah, I mean, if you like, but I'm sure we can hear him. He's all right for now.
Well, I just don't want him to roll out of the bed or anything.
He's not that bad.
Okay.
At this point, he can walk ish on his own, just not very well.
We need to get a Heskin token, and that way.
I was just about to say.
Whenever you
I'm
put him
down.
somewhere.
Yeah, I can throw him on there.
Hold on, let me see. I can probably just use. Yeah.
And you said we're approaching night, correct?
Right.
I believe we're at dusk with a storm.
Yeah, well.
We're approaching something. I'll say that.
That was my that was my like small brain thinking, like approaching night.
I gave you a Heskin token. He's in bed right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna go inside where it's covered and like kind of shake off the water from my hands.
Alright.
I'll stay out in the rain and try to keep an eye out.
Who's steering the boat?
I will steer the boat.
Yeah, I thought Taz was.
Wherever the steering wheel is.
Well, you know,
I'll just put it.
I guess I will until we go to sleep. That way Taz isn't.
I think this is
There's
the
like
steering wheel right here. At the base of the mast. Interesting setup,
okay.
but
Get off! I'm already steering the boat.
I'm moving. Relax, dude.
I'm gonna put the hood up, because I haven't had that up yet, and I'm putting it up now.
Ro, go ahead and give me a perception check while you're looking out from the front of the boat.
Okay. I'm trying to look both ways. Being at the front, being easier to perceive both ways. Perception is dope. 17. I rolled less than a 17. Okay, Taz.
You notice that that in front of the waves around where you guys are coming from, they don't seem to be right. There seems to be something off about them. Whenever you see like usual waves, they just kind of meld with the water, but these waves seem to be smacking the water, almost like they come up as water, but whenever they come down, they seem to be heavier, denser. But it's hard to tell why that's happening.
So, being a pirate, I would kind of understand this looks a little uneasy.
Because you're a pirate, that you can see this particular detail.
Okay. Alright, I would, after I notice this, I would go let Taz know. Taz, did you hear that at all? I know you were talking to Chad or whatever. You're muted, boo-boo. No. Yes.
No. Technical difficulties with my mic right now. I got it fixed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear what I said?
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he came and told you that.
Then we go back up to the front to, since now, like, I'm a little bit on edge.
Avery, since she does not know any of this, or really it has the know-how to look out for it, is going to stand. It's like, all right, do we want to start catching some fish for dinner, or eating our rations, or
We could save our rations. We could try these nets out.
I don't think that's a great idea. In these waves that we're in right now. I think
you're probably right.
I think dinner's our last focus. We might have to just ration up today.
As he's explaining this, you guys feel the boat get shook by a wave that hit it. Kind of weird. Weird for how it's been, like, rocking back and forth. This one felt more like a jolt.
Is it
anybody else
something
feel
in
that?
the water?
Oh shit! Sharks in the water.
That
I
did not feel normal.
So I'm also looking out to see what I can see.
All right, I'm going to
do
go
a
back
perception.
and. What's up?
No, I was telling Avina to do a perception.
Oh, well, my bad.
Yeah, and so I got 22.
Okay. You can see that the waves
Oh, boy.
are also, they're like twisting and like warping. They're not all flowing in the same direction like waves are supposed to. Some seem to be clashing back at them. Some seem to be like little whirlpools before they go back to the regular waves. And there's just no rhyme or reason to how the waves are right now all around. And you, as you notice that, you do notice that the boat went from its rocking and its tilting to more of a like jagged up and down sloshing motion.
All right.
All right.
As I'm coming down, I'm gonna tell everybody to prep themselves.
So, and I point out the waves and they're crossing each other, crashing into each other. To somebody who might know what that means.
so
So you said the waves are crossing into each other?
Yeah, they're crashing into each other and they're like, I don't know, kind of going like, making like a whirlpool, but then stopping that and just going back to normal, but then doing it again. It's weird.
As a pirate, do I know what she's talking about?
No.
Like went crazy.
But no.
I'm gonna look at Thorgar. Is he awake?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Gosh darn it.
He's
And you know what's sad is even if he was here, he still wouldn't be awake.
I'm pretty sure it's lore accurate, so.
Fine.
He just rolls over. Let me sleep, you dingus.
I'm gonna. Can I do like detect magic on like the water by any chance?
Yeah, you can.
The wand.
Well, detect magic just does like an aura around you, but yeah, you can do detect magic.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do detect.
The wand.
That's what I was trying to do.
I thought of that too, but then the last time I did that, Dean was just like, "Yeah, there's magic,
in
dude."
his pockets.
So you're using the wand?
No, I didn't dive in his pockets for the wand.
Okay.
I'm using my thing for detect magic.
Wait a minute, who has the wand?
I do.
Oh.
Rogar.
The way you said
has the wand.
Rogar has the wand now.
Really?
Oh, I don't know who has the wand.
No, you gave it back to.
I did, but then he gave it back to me because we were gonna sell it, and then we were like, "Oh, maybe not."
You're using your once a day Arcana touch thing. Okay.
Wait,
yeah, you can cast.
Before that happens, since Rogar. Wait, no, I wouldn't know that though. Yeah.
I mean, you would have known it. Like we were all out in the open. He gave it back to me.
Oh, so I would have. Okay, then scratch that. I'm gonna ask Rogar to be like, do you have that wand still?
Yeah, I have the bond.
Do you? Oh my god, there it goes. Catch up. Do you want to go ahead and just humor me and cast detect magic? This is very
Avina,
odd.
Avina,
Yeah,
Avery,
I
and
was just gonna.
Taslin, do a
Sorry.
dex save.
Who'd you say? Avina, Avery, and who?
Everyone outside.
Oh.
Shit.
Avery, Avina, and Taz, dex save. Go ahead, Lucy, with your
Dex
question.
save.
I already did.
Oh,
He said
Yeah.
he was gonna secure Heskin.
okay.
Yeah, let me secure Heskin, and I will do it up. So I'm
Okay.
basically just
Tasla.
gonna tell Heskin that, like, hey, some shit's about to go down. We're gonna lock the door behind us. I'm gonna tuck him in safely and give him fucking.
Tell him to wake up
You know-
Thorgar if he has a problem.
well, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wake up Thorgar after this. That's
Come
my
on, bro.
if Thorgar hasn't thrown up already, like, I plan on waking him up. But
No.
I'm gonna give Heskin like a piece of bread, tell him to hang out, and relax in Draconic.
Alright.
Does he
And
understand?
just assure him, yeah, he understands Draconic. Draconic is like the main language.
He's a dragonborn.
Oh, I thought you were meaning Thorgar. Hold on, my thing,
Oh,
my
Thorgar
audio
also-
clipped together
Thorgar
weirdly.
also speaks Draconic. We figured that out.
Oh, does he? Does he really?
Yeah, because he
Oh,
talked.
I didn't know
he
that.
talked to
Yeah,
Heskin
already.
before he put him in the fucking barrel.
Yeah, y'all already learned that.
Oh, I did not know that.
How did the dex saves go?
I got a 17.
15.
16.
Okay. You all passed, but you do notice that some of the rain is coming down almost like hail.
Can I put my hand out and try and get some of it in my hands to get a closer look?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Of course,
I'm just
you
gonna be
can.
like,
Rain.
Right.
I'm just gonna be laughing and just like steering the boat like Lieutenant Dan in a storm, just enjoying every minute of it.
Oh my god, this guy.
And just so it's clear, the patter of the rain hitting the boats, it's not all just the same type of thud. Some of them are a lot harder, almost like they're hard surfaces. And Avery, you do catch some of the rain, and like one of the raindrops that fell in your hand is actually like a piece of stone.
Oh.
You fucking.
Oh,
I'll walk over to Taslin with the stone in my hand and be like, is it normal for it to rain stones at sea?
do I know if it's normal to rain stones in the sea?
Do you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
No, it's not. You wouldn't think that. Okay.
I don't think it's pretty normal to rain stones. That's kind of odd to me.
And yeah, and I'll kneel. Well, not kneel down, but I'll bend over so he can see the stone in my hand.
As you guys are doing that, and everyone's in their positions, you guys feel
Roll initiative.
You guys feel a wave hit the boats, but this wave hits like a boulder being thrown into the boats, and you just hear a loud crack onto the boat. The boat takes 15 damage from the
You're
wave.
fucking kidding me.
Oh Jesus!
All right. I'm
Was it
gonna
normal?
detect magic.
When you do detect magic, you get the sense that there is magic literally everywhere, in the air, in the rain, in the water. The whole storm itself seems to be giving off this transmutated class of energy.
Well, I'm just going to say that exact
Where's
term
Lucia?
and be like, pretty much exactly what I told you was gonna happen. We detected magic. By the way,
Everywhere.
it's magic. Like, it's there.
Yes,
Yeah,
making
100%.
sure that it's not like It could have been, some weird thing, big fish in the water, but now we know it is magic in the water, okay?
But also, like, we should probably go and try to
Thanks.
fix said.
It's in the air too.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
clouds,
raining stone.
stones in the wall.
I
It's
know that I
raining
heard
stones.
the
Hallelujah.
crack.
Yeah, what I would have heard the giant thud.
Oh, you
You would
heard
have felt it.
You would have felt
Yeah,
it.
well,
There was
I know,
not
but
only
like what
did
I
you, not only was there a giant thud as this wave that had turned into stone smashes into
yeah.
the boat, but there was that loud crack, and the boat would have done a huge rock to the side as that happened.
Alright. After I got my legs back, I would have tried to peep over the side to see how much damage is over there.
As you peep over to the side, just as you look over, a huge wave splashes up, and the water itself turns into this rusted metal as it do a deck save as it splashes
I'd
towards
like
you.
to dodge.
do a deck save.
Gotta take an action and dodge.
Roll initiative against the ocean.
Yeah, right. Dex.
That's what happens when your dice only goes to
Natural
15.
20. I rolled like a 12 earlier.
So you look down and you see that water splash up, and you immediately vault back. But so you didn't even see it until after it goes over the boat, where you see that the water has turned into this big clump of rusted metal, and it once again smashes the side of the boat, making it tilt the other way, and the boat takes another 16 damage as
Jesus.
as the wave crashes into it.
Hey,
This is
Dean,
now
just
a total of 31
question.
damage.
Question, Dean. If I was to cast Mending on the boat, how would that work?
You need a little more than just mending.
Yeah.
That's for like small repairs, so like a crack in the boat.
And like one.
Oh, so we have like
one
a
piece
hole
of
in the
wood.
boat right now.
Well, you've heard two large crashes, one up here and one right here.
So we have like an actual hull of the boat to where like I can go inside the boat, be inside the boat, but actually like repair.
I mean, I'd imagine there's some form of that, you know.
Like yeah, I feel like all boats should technically have that.
I think
I mean,
if I recall, a keelboat has like almost like a crawl space, so when you guys
Yeah.
go in there, it's gonna be like a little rough. But
yeah.
it's not taking. You don't hear the sound of water rushing into the boat yet, but you do know that you took actual hull
couple.
damage. Actual.
Yeah,
hull
a couple big smacks. All right, I'm going to go to Avina and be like, "Hey, listen. No offense,
Yeah.
but you're the smallest."
No, she's not.
Heskin's smaller than me, but just
I
For-
mean, yeah, Heskin's smaller than you, but I
Alright,
can't
okay.
trust Heskin to patch a boat.
Lucia's a little bit young for that.
Yeah, but we need patching, I believe, in the hull of the boat. It seems that we've taken on some damage from all this. We need to get out of this storm as fast as possible. So I'm sorry if this ends up being.
Mid-statement, the boat twists as the waves crash down. Everyone do a deck save to stay on your feet.
Oh God, here. 14.
Ooh.
I rolled
Ooh.
this at a 15, bitch.
15. Oh, I'm sorry. You have a 5-sided dice now.
13.
Chaslin got a 15.
That's an 18.
All right.
Yeah, you're talking about me, bitch.
Avery and Lucy.
18.
5.
I'm sorry,
I
no,
got a
Lucy, I
13.
meant to say Vina. Sorry. How'd you do it, Vina?
13.
Okay. So, was that a 5 you said, Avery?
Yeah, 5.
Alright,
Uh-oh.
so Avery falls on top of Taslin. And since they
Oh
weigh
no.
so much more than Taslin and he wasn't ready, Taslin's going to be knocked off of the wheel.
I mean,
And
she can't weigh
Taslin,
too much more than Taz.
Taslin, what'd you do to
No
yourself?
debt. I didn't do anything. My token just disappeared.
I found you. You're good.
Yeah, your token's right there.
uh, yeah, so you get knocked off the wheel. Did you let go of the wheel, or were you holding on to it whenever
I've
Avery
been
fell over?
I've been holding on to the wheel like dear life, trying to steer the boat away from the waves.
So you would have, as you fell, you would have pulled the wheel, making it do a sharp turn to the right. As the boat quickly jolts to the left, another curled wave hits the boat, jolting it slightly to the side. Alright, not slightly,
I
but you guys feel like the boat just kind of go to the right and then really quickly whip upwards to the side, and then another deck save. Avery, not you. You're
God.
already on the ground. And
Okay.
Taz, you're fine too. You're already on the ground.
Oh, damn it. I
Nat
rolled good on that one.
20!
Save it for next time.
Okay.
Nat 20?
23.
24.
Or my bad. Dex save, so 22.
Okay.
Yeah, so 22 for me too.
Probably doesn't help that I.
Or 21. Sorry.
Alright.
I can't fucking count, apparently.
You guys all save,
Math
but
is hard.
you do hear a tumble inside of the room behind you, Lucia, and Heskin begins to cry as he got
Alright.
flogged off.
I am going to, as I see Taslin fall off the fucking steering wheel of the ship, I will take a hold of it. I will yell back to Lucia. It sounds like Heskin fell. Can you please
Oh, I'm already
secure him?
rushing in. Like, I'm already like fumbling with the door because you locked it.
She's SWAT kicking the
I
door.
didn't
She's
know,
SWAT
but-
kicking the door to get in.
I didn't lock it.
Just as
Doesn't
I
matter.
never,
Makes
I
for
never
good
said I
story.
locked it.
just as
It doesn't matter. Makes for a good story.
just as
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I just fully kick the door and I'm like,
You were
running
the
at
last
me,
one
like,
out. You locked it, motherfucker.
Just as you bust in, another wave that turns into stone smacks into the very back of the boat, and the boat takes another 13 damage for a total
Alright.
of
Heskin,
44
I'm gonna run over to
damage.
Heskin.
This
I'm
was
gonna
in
yell
the
to
back
Avina.
part right here, so you would have felt
I'm
that
going.
jolt you a little bit forward.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm
yell to
getting
Avina. We need
the
this now.
itch, whatever, and going down to fix the boat.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that this thing here, I think would be is supposed to be a hatch that goes down. I think.
Yeah, sure, cool.
We'll say.
I mean, that would
Sure.
make sense. It's a roundabout. Like, it's around about that area.
Yeah.
That there would be something there.
When
Yeah.
you go
I'm-
down there, it is slightly beginning to flood as there are cracks on the very back, on your left, and on the front right of the ship. So I'll just do little circles to tell you where they are.
Okay.
Also,
I
yell to Teslin to get up and bring Avina materials to patch the ship. Anything she fucking needs. Tar, fucking wood to prepare planks, whatever she needs.
We're gonna probably have to cannibalize some of the benches again.
You would have
Did we-
known that the rations that he gave you did include spare planks as well.
Okay, that's
As I
good.
imagine
So
you would have checked what he gave you. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah, 100%. But also, we also knew that we had spare parts for fixing the ship already, because we did ask about tar.
yeah.
Okay, and so I am gonna go down under by the hull, wherever that is, and look to see if I can see where the water's coming in. And can I see exactly? Is there water?
3 circles on the boat.
Okay, there's water coming in all those. So I'm just gonna go to the back one first because it's closest to me
Okay.
and patch that up with the wood and the tar that I brought down with me.
All right. Do a. I mean, carpenter check, I guess. You don't have the tools or nothing, so but you do have a hammer, I imagine. So you could just do a flat roll for it.
I got a 2.
You did
Fuck.
a terrible job. Some of the water came up that and like sloshed away. Just as you went to put the tar on, the tar changed into like just basically flat leather, and the water itself that came up, it like slightly crystallized, blocking your pathway to the very back.
Okay. And so I just look at it and I go, well, fuck. And then I go over to this one.
Okay. You could
And I
try.
yell for more wood. Whoever was supposed to be bringing me more wood.
I think it was Taz.
That's me.
Heskin.
I'm supposed to get you more wood.
It's Heskin. Heskin's gonna bring her more wood.
Hey, I heard Heskin a while. I'm checking on Heskin.
It's that.
Yeah. So
My
I'm
brain's
gonna-
a little bit funky.
Yeah. So I rolled 13. I mean, I don't know what that is.
13's good. I would say that you were able to patch that hole up just fine.
Okay, great. And so then I get some more wood from Taz, and then go and
I handed
fix-
more wood.
Okay, it's good.
Oh yeah, and more ways than one.
Jesus.
Uh,
Sorry.
Checking
I
on
had to
Heskin,
say.
being like,
I had to
"Okay,
say.
You just saw that?
Ro, do a perception check. Go ahead, Avina,
Yeah.
with another check for that.
Who? Oh,
I
You
rolled
said
a
me,
9.
right?
Yeah.
you said bro, and I'm like, which one?
No,
Yeah,
There's
I
4
thought
of
he
us.
said bro, and I was like, wait, did he say bro?
Ro.
That's a 15.
Okay. Avery, what are you up to right now?
Trying to stand.
Okay. I imagine you can stand back up. Ro, with a 15, you look up and you see that multiple holes have been punched into your mast. How was your roll over there, Avina?
9.
9. So you did manage to get some of the tar on there and stuff, and it stopped. The water stopped coming in. It wasn't a perfect fix, but it's good enough to get by.
Okay.
He'll do for now.
Alright, I'm going to look for also, like, as I take the wheel, I'm going to look for the shortest route out of this fucking storm. And make course for that direction.
It's hard to see with being in the midst of the storm, but you do know that you now did a sharp right, and so you are off course as it is. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Okay.
But yeah, Vina,
So I'm off course,
you're
but...
there.
Alright,
There's
so
still water pouring in from the back.
Can I look out in the sea and see if I can see any way around or through this storm?
Go ahead and do a perception check specifically for that, Tazlin.
While he's doing that, I would like to yell to Avina that... Or no. Not Avina. My bad. Avina's inside.
No way.
I would love... Yeah, there's no way she's gonna fucking hear me.
She'll hear you through the wood. Going,
I would like to yell to Lucia and be like, hey, is there any way that you could do something with the sails? We got a few holes in it now. Like, we need to fix them.
Aslan rolled a 14 on perception.
So you can do, Vina, you can do another check down there, this time with disadvantage.
Okay.
And Tazlin, how was your check?
14.
Alright, you see that if you were to turn the boat just slightly to... Here, I'll just use this. If you can go this direction, that would be the fast way out of the storm, as the clouds are... there seems to be a clearing from the clouds in that direction.
Virtually back the way we came. Or back the way we were originally heading.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I point and yell at Rogar to go that way to get us out of this storm.
Alright, I'm gonna ease it, knowing that sharp turns tend to possibly create big waves. I'm going to ease it into it to that direction.
Fair enough.
I hope that saved us a little bit.
Hey, no swirl, so that's good. Taslin, as you keep standing on the front of the ship, you see a wave just coming
Roll up.
for you. This one's high enough that it's definitely going to go over the top of the boat and into the deck. But as it does, you see the waves water turn into uh, literal shards of ice. So go ahead and
I
roll a deck save. I believe
I was
you
about to say I want to
an advantage
say I want
for
to
barbarian, right?
advantage. Okay.
I think so, right? You get that because you can see it coming. Danger sense,
Yes.
right?
Danger sense. Yes, I do get advantage.
So
Jesus Christ. Even on advantage. You said Dex
yeah,
11?
11.
No. Hold on. Dexter. Yeah, 11.
All right. So that's not gonna cut it. So some of the so the shards as it comes over the boat's side, uh, some of them impale into you, dealing 8 ice damage or cold damage. To you, and the rest of the shards are gonna fall onto the top of the boats before, almost like they're quickly melting back into water and just making a layer of water fill the top of the boat as it was a ton of ice. Um,
I'm gonna stand back up and just be like, that fucking hurt. Get us out of here.
Avina, how'd you do?
I rolled an 18 and a 12.
Okay.
With
18, what was the survey? So the 12 is, it's much like your 13. You managed to
Yeah.
go around like the crystallized form of the water, and you were able to patch it well enough that the leak stopped coming in. But it's not the prettiest of fixes. You're definitely going to want to patch that up later.
Okay.
The
But so
water
then
is
I go
now
back
The water is now
up.
like, if as you're like crawling through, it's like halfway up. You're gonna have to like keep your chin up just to stop from your head being right underwater.
Okay. So we're riding low then, huh? How can you? All right. But I go upstairs and I'm like, I need a bucket or something to bail. Like, how do we bail this out?
Um,
Are we gonna have to bail it? I don't know. Anyway, did somebody say they were hurt?
Taslin's hurt. He has -8 damage.
Okay. So
Um,
can I make it up here?
yeah, you can walk that way as Ro does successfully get you all out of the storm, leaving the crazy waves behind you. Everything starts to settle down, including the rocking of your boat coming to the usual expectancy on the sea. Um,
You guys hear that?
all of the different bits of stone and ice and the crystallized form underneath and all that all transmute back to water.
Okay. All right. So
Ugh.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Taslin, and that is gonna be a grand total of 4 hit points
Aren't you
for
plus?
him.
Oh wait, that's a
No,
Venus.
it's 1 plus 3.
Well,
That's how it is.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
say.
Damn.
Oh,
But it's better than nothing.
you heal.
It's true.
You managed to heal one of the 2 wounds that he took the ice shard in.
Yeah. And so then for the water that's on like the top of the boat, wouldn't it? I mean, the sides of the boat are not solid, right? Like the water just
It
kind
would
of
eventually
flows
run
off the
off.
side of the boats, the sides of the boat.
No, boats are typically made with runoff like stuff.
Yeah,
Like that's why they
it
have
would
that.
run off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
would
why.
run off.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you ever go to a deck, there's a slight tilt on the edges. Nowadays they put those grooves in to catch it, but back then they just let it run off.
Yeah.
You
I
said
mean,
+4, right?
Yep.
there's not that many grooves typically anymore. Sorry, I work on boats. Well, I used to.
They don't do the grooves anymore.
Uh,
Is
it's
there?
not. No, the grooves would. tend to puddle too high, so they
Mm.
slant the decks towards. They typically have, like, say on like a an 18-footer, they'll have say like three ports or three holes on each side to deviate the water out
Mm.
if need be.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, you guys got like a little bit of water on top that would be running off, but underneath you do have a good chunk of a good bit of water down below. It
Yeah, and so I'm
is
pointing
and it
that
is
out to
nighttime.
people.
Is there anything that I could do with the sail?
If you take it down, I imagine you can sew it up,
Mm.
or you can climb up there and sew it up there.
Avery is back here not
First, what
only
I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see, Taslin's hurt, and I'm gonna
Sorry, hold on a second, Lucia. You cut off Avery. What are you doing, Avery?
take it.
Oh, I was going to come back here to but a check on both Thorgar and Heskin and to see if there's a bucket back here so that we could start taking the water out that's underneath inside the boat and dumping it off the side.
Strangely, Thorgar didn't even wake up, but
Yeah,
but Heskin is he looks a little upset, but he's laying in bed and just kind of waiting for the go ahead that he can get up. There is definitely a bucket in there on the shelves though.
Okay. Avery is going to pick up both Heskin and the bucket and take and start to head towards Rogar.
after I get us free and clear, I'll definitely first worry is Heskin. So like I'll definitely be like, hey, now that I got us clear, I'll definitely go towards Heskin and make sure
Oh,
my child is good.
Avery brought his
Yeah,
guns.
I was gonna say that I was going to on my way over check him for any wounds or bruises.
No, he's all right. He's taking worse.
Damn.
He fell off a bed. He'll be all right. It's not like a bed has a bed frame too. It's like a mattress on the floor, but
Yeah.
so, but you can hand them to Ro, and I guess Ro can put them back in the saddle or whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lucia. What were you gonna say?
I'm going to motion for Taslin to come over here
Avery,
to
there's no
where I
way you're
am.
gonna fit.
Hmm?
I said, Avery, there's no way you'll fit down
Oh.
there.
Oh yeah, I was just what I was gonna do is like stick my arm down and get a bucket full. There's no way I'm fitting in that.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be an Vita and fucking Lucia jab.
You reach
Yeah,
down and you manage to get like half a bucket out of there.
And I've just come up behind her and I kind of look at her half bucket and I'm like, how about if I hand you the buckets and you dump them?
Yeah,
yeah, that'll work. I'm sorry.
let's make a nice trade for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I go back down, get the bucket again, and I
All right, you start
start
scooping,
handing the
hand her the
bucket.
bucket, and Avery will toss it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm
Lucia.
gonna cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
on Taslin first. And then I'm
Alright.
going to be like, are you okay, bud?
The minimal will put you back at full health, just so you know, Taz.
Cool.
Can't hear him.
Yeah, Taz, we can't hear you. I don't know if you're muted.
No, Mike is not right.
His mic's not working.
Probably. We love you though. You're full health.
He wants us to wait. Throw the man in the ocean. There he goes.
That'll be an 8 anyways.
Alright,
Yeah,
so you
you said
heal
the
him.
minimal.
He'll respond in a
Healed.
minute. Do the
Yeah,
next part. Do the.
I'm
Alright,
then
let's-
going to ask him if I can get up on his shoulders so I can start
All right.
mending. Hi,
You guys can
there
hear me
are.
now?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can
Okay.
do that.
This
right.
program I use just fucking keeps shutting down. It pisses me off. Anyways, go ahead.
So can I get up on your shoulders so that I can start
You could
mending
have
some
now.
of the holes in
That
the
was not me
bottom
that did that.
part? Oh my
No,
gosh.
no.
You
Can
said
I
you want to get
mend?
on my shoulders?
Yes. So I can at
Oh,
least
well,
sew
of course
some
you
of them
can.
before we take the sail down.
Well, what
Of
I was going to
course.
suggest
Hop-
is we.
Shut up. Shut up. Of course you can get on my shoulders. Don't block me.
Lucia, you'd be able to reach like some of the holes on the mast from his shoulders. But
Do you need
it's-
my shoulders instead?
Hold on. That might
I mean, I
actually
can get
work
on your
better.
shoulders with hers.
Wouldn't that be too much weight?
I don't know. I was just trying to make a suggestion.
I mean, it would work, but
Yeah, we.
It's probably better if you just get on her shoulders.
Here's what needs to happen. Avina, patch the holes that you can for now. On
Avina.
top of on top of Dazzlin's shoulders. I need to make sure that we're
Yeah.
still steering in the right direction and we're not taking any more different courses.
that's what
Avina, if you could stay down there, I'm sorry. We need you and Avery to get out the water, and then afterwards we need you to patch whatever's going on down there so we're not taking on more water. And then afterwards we can re-evaluate where we're at.
And we could patch what we can on the sails. It's not hindering us, but once we actually make landfall, we could fix the whole sails.
That's what I was thinking at first, just getting, some of them done, and I can reach some of them with just, sitting on your shoulders, but if I was to stand, like, fully, I could probably reach a few more.
What does that?
I mean, that sounds good. That would give us,
like somebody sitting on top of your shoulders versus, like, their feet
Sit on my
actually being
face.
on. Oh my
I'm so
god, no.
I mean, that would...
Acrobatics.
Shut up. Shut up. I mean, that would give you... That would give you an extra, like, 6 feet. Well, 5.5. How the fuck am I 5.5 feet? I thought I was taller. That'd give you an extra 5.5 feet to reach those
Wait,
those
Taz is taller
holes.
than
So
I am.
Yeah.
You're a short as fuck dragonborn if you're only 5.5 feet.
If you're
I don't know how I'm. I don't know how I'm 5.5.
That's wrong.
You're only 6'6". I'm.
You're 6'5".
Well, my shoulders is at 5'6".
Well, yeah, your
Well,
head.
no,
you got
5.
You got a head that's usually about a foot. So
5 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 5 foot. So yeah.
6'5", so-
I know he doesn't use it often, Dean, but Jesus, you don't have to be so mean.
I don't use my head often.
Everyone's head is about a foot of your height.
So okay.
That's what it
So
is.
yeah, patch what you can. Patch what you can on the sails. We'll fix it when we hit landfall or when we're able to take the sails down and you can fix everything else. Go ahead, stand on my shoulder.
I was just gonna sit first. I don't want to spend all my time.
I mean, that's fine too. Whatever you need to do.
Okay, how do I get?
I'm
up
here
there,
for
though?
you. I'm gonna bend down so she can climb on my shoulders.
I'm just gonna look at your shoulders like, how do I get up there though? Are you
Well,
going
I
to
mean,
pick
you
me
just-
up? Are you going to like sit down on a
I mean,
bench and then I could get on? Or...
I could pick you up. I mean, it's just, I'm just gonna grab her and lift her up and just place her on my shoulders.
Do an
Sounds
athletics.
Oh my god.
Athletics? Uh-oh.
3.
Oh no. Athletics. What is my athletics?
Barbarian and somehow messed up.
Oh, dude, we're good. We're so good. Oh, you're fucked. 7.
7 total.
7 to 1. Well, natural 1 plus 6.
Nat 1. See, that's different. I need a D6 from you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Fucking
Oh
tossing me
shit.
over the edge.
I throw her overboard.
I was too excited.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. 1.
1.
I hate you right now.
So you you go to pick her up, and she's much lighter than you expected. And so when you go to like lift her, you accidentally just like jolt her up, and you throw her into the mast.
Oh my god. Okay. So now I'm clinging onto it for dear life.
She's like a clear like 10 feet above you, hanging onto the mast.
Do I need to roll anything to like catch it?
Yeah, do acrobatics. Meanwhile, Avina and
Roll
Avery, you
athletics.
guys have
Okay,
done a
okay.
great job. You've emptied out the boats, and Avina, you can take your time to patch up those holes so you don't have to roll for it. And Avery did it nice down there. So.
Oh god.
I'm just
no.
standing under Lucia like
God.
I got you.
Oh god.
I got you.
That's a total of 6.
6. So,
Jesus Christ, it's a 3-ring circus trying to repair this.
so you went to grab at the mast, and you don't get a good grip, but you do get your hand through one of the holes that was made by the storm. And as you fall, you just rip a massive hole into the mast as you fall back down. You want to try and catch her? You can do a.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna try to catch Lucia.
Screaming.
You can do a.
I'm gonna try to
try and catch her.
acrobat. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. So that.
Oh, we're fucked. 5 total.
5. So you went
I
to
hate
catch
you.
her, and instead of catching her, you miss her actual body, and her head just smacks your hand. Go as she falls and hits the ground, and since that was 10 feet, you will take 3
Oh.
damage
Oh,
from the fall
ouch,
damage.
that's so much.
And because you got slapped by Taslin on the way down, you'll take an extra 2 bludgeoning from his hand.
Oh no. I'm gonna rush over to her, like stand over her, and just be like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
I'm just gonna
I'm
watch
going to
as
point
I
a finger
just
at
say,
you just be like, oh my god, why is this?
"Are you guys serious?"
Heskin's in the back. Yay!
Yeah,
Again!
that's correct.
Again!
Down.
And Draconic.
Obviously,
In
it's
Draconic.
But can he speak Draconic? But can he speak Draconic?
Oh,
Yeah, right.
I'm going to like
Oh,
raise
God.
my hand and point at Taz and be like,
I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to help her up.
you sit on bench. Sit. Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I thought I could help.
Sit. Go sit. Sit down. Sit.
And even though I can't, I'm just gonna look at her and be like, "Cast wounds."
It's cure wounds.
You should.
You did cast wounds.
You certainly did cast wounds.
Here, no.
The best part is that's where we're gonna leave off. So, we'll come back next week. You guys now have holes and a giant torn part of the thing. It is no longer fixable in position. You will have to take the mast down to
Oh my god.
fix it. Mast has holes and big.
Oh my god.
Ricky, that was perfect.
That's never a dull moment.
Taslim being like, cast wounds.
Cast wounds.
You did cast wounds.
Oh my gosh. Before I wrap it up, Avina, Avery, is there anything else you two wanted to do?
No.
I just imagined that, like, I looked up and saw what was happening as Lucia was falling, and still wasn't able to do anything.
I just watched as everything happened and kind of
Just in amazement how
just enjoyed it.
in all of amazement just watch the dumb foolery.
The best part is, Tazla, you legitimately turned to Ro and said, "Let me have this." And then you just
Yeah.
tossed her.
I know.
And I'm just like watching and just like, this is amazing. This is great. I fucking love it.
Lucy was just trying to
You can't expect anything less from that situation. Like, that was perfect.
Oh no, it was the fucking worst. You literally tore a giant hole in our fucking sails. Like,
But it's
she did. She did it, not me.
You threw me 10 feet in the air.
Started with you. You were just like, cheerleader moment.
How about you sit down and like, then I'll get on. And you're like, fingers. Grab you.
Yeah, you didn't even catch her.
Guys,
You smacked her on the way down. Was like, good job, bitch.
he told you what he did.
Technically,
He cast wounds on her.
He cast wounds on her. Yeah, the fucking notes are gonna be interesting tonight.
Oh god, I can't. That's a great ending for.
Oh my god.
He missed all this.
Yo, he missed a good couple sessions. Like, fuck him.
Yeah, he's